Hello, good morning everyone. Why why am I green? I mean, greener than usual. Just give me a second. I'm a little early even, so let's see if I can fix that. It's ugly. For example, you don't want to tweak it too much. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. Again, it's a good morning. It has been a while. It's 1 minute after midnight, technically. For me, it's just 1 minute after 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a lovely time to play Morrowind with a big, big, big cappuccino. Yeah, Thursday mornings are really nice for me. How you doing? And I've seen Prof as well. Good morning, Prof. I know it's super early for you. I would be sleeping, honestly. If it was me, 3 o'clock in the morning or midnight, geez, I collapse. No, that's not true. Sometimes for some reason I'm really into whatever I'm doing. Say for example, modding, and if I go beyond midnight, 1 o'clock, then I'm good for another few hours, and it's actually quite hard to sleep straight away. But usually I'm quite lucky, and I need to go to bed by midnight and then just collapse. That's it. Happy, happy sleep. All right, the plan for today, guys. We are playing Morrowind. I know it's a shock. I've got a feeling that I have zero audio there. That's because during the interview we reduced everything. And so I can crank it up a little bit. Zero Fox, happy 10-year anniversary to Skyrim today. Is it today? What a day. You know, for me today is the day where I play Morrowind in the morning. It's the day where the interview of Cyprinus is published. It's not exactly a Skyrim day in my mind, but who knows? Maybe actually I do want to reinstall Skyrim and maybe Oblivion and see if I can get into a game and a character in particular. But when I have Morrowind, even though this is my permadeath install, the one, actually the last time we looked, let's see, the one that currently sits at, hang on, I went too far, currently sits at 588 plugins plus 280 MWSC plugins, so that's my big install. However, I do have an issue with my NPC bound boxes, and I got that issue across. It's my fault. I applied. There's an option in MCP, the beta release of MCP, that tweaks the bounding box, and it messed up my bounding box on all my games. And I've mostly fixed it, except on this one. I don't know why. If I play as a dark elf, my bounding box is 4 times the size of my character, meaning I can't move. I get stuck everywhere. I might have to do a fresh install of Morrowind. I know. It's all I do in my life. I say, sorry guys, this is an old install, I'm working on a new one, and then it's a new install, so we're gonna have to fix bugs and issues and conflicts. And then by the time most of these are mostly done and the mod list is fine, then I start adding things and modifying things, and I break something. And I go, well, it's time to make a new Morrowind install. I think it's time to make a new Morrowind install. Morrow Wednesday. Actually, for me, it's already Thursday, but Morrow Wednesday works too. Actually, it works better than, Morrow Tuesday or Thursday. They actually should make an official Skyrim holiday once a year. You know what? Yeah, and that's the day where nobody's got to go to work. Are we paid to play Skyrim? I'd watch an 8-hour stream of a new install as Zephyr. 8 hours wouldn't be enough. It really, really wouldn't be enough. I mean, no, because the first, yeah, more like that. The first step of a fresh, install is to go through all the mods of the Nexus once again to make sure there isn't something that I missed, you know. Obviously the ones that I've already downloaded, I have them and I'm ready to install them. But there's the ones that I didn't notice, I missed, I didn't realize, so I go through the whole Nexus library, which also serves as getting the latest versions of the mods that I'm already using. And then I go on the Morrowind modding history as well, because a number of the mods that I use are still there and only there. Unfortunately, the Morrowind modding history is not very browsable, so it's a matter of luck. Like you go fishing, and so there's a mod, and at the bottom it suggests, is it 6 other mods? Between 6 and 8 mods, and you go, okay, show me this one, and you look at it, and then you scroll down, and then it suggests another 6 mods, and sometimes you go, oh, hang on, that looks interesting. Someone should make a version where it just installs all the best stuff automatically. People would argue that maybe if you look at Wabajak, that is probably the nearest thing we have to an install. Also the Nexus, and I know because I've been invited for the beta version. The Nexus is working on what they call collections, where just like, you know, like Minecraft, where you have a mod pack. They're more or less mod packs. The only thing is it works a little bit more like Webajak, where the mod pack does not include the mod, but rather a link to the mod. I was kind of thinking about trying to do something for Morrowind, but the thing is, modding Morrowind is a lot more than downloading and installing mods. Like, there's so much you need to do before, after, in between. Things that the Vortex, because the Nexus collections actually work through the Vortex, and it doesn't have, you know, the tools that I need for that. However, with Wabajak, especially if you want a mod list that is quite complete, I would recommend you take a look at Ring Comics mod list. It's called Yajan, stands for Yet Another Enwa. And it's a very, very, very solid mod list. He's been working on it for, I'm gonna say close to a year, maybe more. And it has all of the best gameplay mods. And then some graphic enhancements. However, it's not primarily a graphic replacer. A little bit like my game, actually, where we have intelligent texture, which is vanilla texture but enhanced. That's all we need. For the models, optimization, patch, that's it. Otherwise, the look of the game is just a cleaner, sharper, better looking vanilla look, but not, you know, we've had replaces that were really, really vibrant, or that really stood out. Like, they're beautiful. Like, I've used them because you look at it and you go, oh, wow. My Balmora is gonna look so cool with that, and it does. But, well, personally, I prefer to keep the vanilla aesthetics, just a little more optimized. That's what I like. So there. Check Wabajak, Yajan. That would be the closest thing we have. All right, we're gonna do Permadeath today. Now, I don't know if you remember or if you were here, the last time we did Permadeath, I had a character and I absolutely adored that character. That was an amazing character that died. Spoiler, the character died. And I clearly remember that I was really disappointed and I was seriously considering breaking the rule, i.e. saying this character is not dead, nothing happened, let's move on. But you see, today, as I was gonna play, I'm like, oh yeah, I have my character that I decided to resurrect. I don't remember anything about that character. I remember that I died fighting boss creature in the Dwemer Ruin. I remember that very clearly. I do not remember anything about the character. Which makes me think that, you know, maybe if I don't remember the character, maybe I shouldn't break the rule to save. Yes, of course, I do have that to remind me. Squeezes for blood, an Argonian gladiator who will become the best athlete of Vardenfell. He's deadly with spears and in the water. He never bribes. And he worked so well. At the same time, yesterday and this morning, I updated a whole bunch of mods. Like, it had been a very, very long time since I updated my permadeath. So I updated like 20 different mods, meaning that it's not impossible, right, to update a saved game, but it's really asking for trouble. So Squeezes for blood, the Argonian gladiator is dead. Dead. That's the rule, and I'll stick to it. We'll make a new character as is the tradition. It's the way it should be, right? So here we go. That was a long introduction to say I really wanted to cheat, but in the end I am not cheating. Ooh, by the way, Zero, I saw the progress you made on your book cover mod. Can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I love again, baby. I really did enjoy that character, but it's true, a lot of the time I'm really into a character until they die at level 2. And then, yeah, oh, whew. That was a good decision there. Please remind me to name this character as soon as we've created it. Are we gonna go for a random best of 3? Well, let's do that. It's gonna be, we'll see what happens. Yeah, Zero, totally looking forward to it. For those of you who don't know, Zero Fox is working on a replacer for the book jackets, the book covers. It is mostly based on the older book jacket mods. However, he's reworking all of the textures so that the books have a different color depending on the type of book. You know, so some books are biographies. They're going to be, I forgot the color, Zero, but say the covers are going to be yellow, and then they still have the title and the illustrations that we know and love. Books that are historical accounts are going to be blue. Books that are fiction are going to be green, and so on and so forth. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but for the people with a little bit of OCD and pack rats, it means that you will be able to organize your books by type, not just alphabetically, which is nice. I've done that, and I've done that. It was back in the time when we had book rotate. That was not as good as what we have nowadays. I spent hours placing my books in alphabetical order was it in Morrowind Estate? Maybe it was in Morrowind Estate. I forgot. But now you can say, okay, this shelf is going to be all the biographies. These shelves are going to be the, I don't know, administrative books, whatever. So that's going to be pretty good. Murmur, welcome back. You've had to work a lot. Do you get a little bit of downtime now? I hope you can chill and relax a little bit. Mer means sea in French. That's true. So I don't know. Mer. Is that, are you CC? Or it could be obviously, you know, like the Dunmer, the Bosmer. In that case, Mer means people. Depends on the language. All right. Random, see my random best out of 3. I am running. Let's do handicap. Handicap for this character will be we're an addict. Okay, we're an addict. And our goal in life is to collect keys. We're a key collector. I don't think I've ever had that. We're a key collector. We're a kleptomaniac, like just for keys. There's a key, we have to have it. Opening chest addict. we steal keys to open chests in case there's more keys in the chests. Oh my god. Oh my god, we so have to go to Telfir. You know? Telfir with the... It's a terrible vanilla quest, honestly, where you have all those chests and all those keys and you have to find a key that takes you to a chest that gives you a key and you know, exactly what I described. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Sulkacat, welcome back. The Rise and full of new characters. You know, the Rise is like, we're making a character, imagining a story. We're in Satanin, we're dead. The key addict's haven, yeah, I think so. All right. I don't know what we're addicted to though. We could be, I mean, obviously there's kuma, there's moon sugar, but we could have a sweet tooth. We could be all about cookies. What's wrong? You can be addicted to cookies. We're addicted to coffee. Yes. Yes. That's what we need. Fox Alpha, hello. Finish my homework in time to catch the stream. Nice. All right. It's too dark, Elf. No. Addicted to tea. Well, let's say that the first drink we find outside of Satanin, because in Satanin the first drink we're gonna find is Flynn. I know it. The first drink we find outside of Satanin is our poison. I hope it's not poison though. that would be so bad. Jellyfia, welcome on in. If the character dies, do you restart? Yes, if the character dies, we restart. There is something that I use very rarely when I want to give a second chance to a character. I have this little thing where there's like a 1% chance that the character is resurrected, you know, a la Gandalf. But I don't always use it, and when I do, it usually says buried anyway. Oh god, I couldn't play a permadeath where if my character dies, I die. That would be the end of the stream and me real quick. Philip, welcome back. All right. So we're doing random best out of 3. We're an addict. We collect keys. And our goal in life is to find the dungeon in Telfir, because we've been told there's loads of keys. Our race could be a sun elf. Male, I think that's a male. Baron, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Sun elf is option 1. I question our hairstyle choice, but at the same time it's kind of cool. What do we say about the sun elf, where we would be good with blunt weapons? That's, you know, that's a solid weapon choice to get started. And even a little bit of destruction, and we're armored. That's not bad. Yay or nay? Remember, I can press the random, the reroll button 3 times, but the third, if I click the 3rd time, whatever we have is what we have to keep. So it's a bit of a gamble. Do we like the sun elf? Personally, I'm not against it. Even though I'm a male character, I look good. It's important. It's important. You say, give it another go. It's actually better than the dark elf. Look at that. It's a much better take on the vanilla hairstyle. Okay. I think we'll keep it. Mostly because I haven't played a sun elf in a very, very long time. So for the sake of variety. Now we have about 100 different classes to play. Sun elf, I can show you because we have the description. It's a mod by Wesley called Half Races of Tamriel, and essentially Sun Elf would be when you have a Red Guard and I think an Altmer parent. Sun Elf. We'll check when my character is created. Obviously Wesley was a little creative. I mean, it's a little bit funny because in the game it looks like you don't have mixed races. Like, you just don't see that. Even though from the lore, Breton are half human and half elven, or a quarter. In the end, a Breton is a quarter elf. But apart from that, you don't have interracial characters, which is, well, now I do, because we like to choose. All right, first class. We could be a dock worker. A sun elf dock worker. That it is true that everybody in the Elder Scrolls is very racist. The Dunmers are super racist, and then you go to Skyrim and the Nord are racist against the Dunmers, so it looks like the tables have turned. I'm waiting for an Elder Scrolls games where the Argonians are the ones who get to be the quote-unquote dominant race and be extremely racist towards all the other races. We'll see. Though it doesn't seem to be the case. Exactly like Black Marsh. Though apparently Elder Scrolls 6, where did they say Hammerfell? Hammerfell. Yes, you're right, Zero. I saw what you said. It's not a bad starting class. There's the blunt that I have. I also have medium armor, but mostly, you know me. I don't make the smart choices for my character. I make the ones that fit the story. So I don't think being a dock worker would explain why we're interested by keys and that sort of thing. Prof, you're saying the lore says that children have the race of the mother. Right. Now it's genetics to the rescue. So that they can be interracial couples, but then the kid are going to be the same as the mother. Makes sense. Alright. Is there some background that uses keys? No, not really. Not really. Also, we're doing random. Like normally I would scroll and I would scroll down and go, hey, maybe we're a journalist and we collect keys because then we can do investigative work. So dock worker, no. Second role, a herder. Security, yeah, that would be actually, you're right. Security really should be something we need. The giant key from the puzzle cube, definitely we want that. Herder is not good for us. Scavenger, hey, that's not bad. At least, you know, for the story. As a scavenger, we have security. However, we are medium armor. We have that. And for weapon, hand to hand.
Take arms! Drive back these creatures!
We're gonna be fighting, eh? Super Hobbit. Long time no see. How are you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders. What's poppin'? Morrowind's poppin'? Super Hobbit, how are you? Welcome on in. We're just getting started. Just creating a character for the last 20 minutes. Nah, not even. Just 5 minutes. Yes, guys, please do me a favor. Danabot is giving you instructions. Type in the instructions to kill those cliff racers. They can't stay around here all the time. We are starting a permadeath. Indeed. So, Scavenger, that's what we are. It's the third option. Glad to be here. What were you playing? I don't think I saw that. Tell me, what were you playing? Take a healing potion. That's what you have to type. How do you kill them? You type what Danabot says, and the last thing she said was, take a healing potion. Yeah, fireball would be nice. There's gonna be another... Now, take a healing potion again. Like that. Every time, like the first person that types in the instruction kills a cliff racer. And you don't have to be first to win. You just need to type it properly, which I feel is quite a challenge. Metroid Prime, GameCube, yeah, that's some proper retro game. And platforming. I see the game, that's definitely not something I would be good at. Does it ever stop is what you need to type to kill the last cliff racer. Does it ever stop? Just like that. They're gone. We can get back to the game. Right, so for those who don't know, we are playing Morrowind. That's about the only thing that I play. We're doing permadeath, so we have one life. When we die, we need to make a new character. And I guess I should be honest with you guys. I tend to kill my characters very, very quickly. I'm not a very good gamer, and I like to mod my game to hell to make sure there's no loophole, there's no lovely trick to get really rich and powerful. So I do make things harder for myself, and then I'm not particularly good. However, what I really enjoy is coming up with a story for my character, which is why we spend wait a lot of time creating the character, but now we have one. We just need to find Proy's gamer level. That is not true. That is not true. Like platformers, I can't do platformers. On the keyboard, nah, on the controller, even worse. And I don't have the patience. I just don't have the patience. I enjoy well enough backseating. I can do that, as long as the person who controls the games is actually good. Which is why it works when Aurel is streaming with me, because then he's the one playing the game and all I have to do is chit chat. I can do that. I can do that, but playing the game not so much. Oh, I still have those. I thought I had disabled it. I'll remove them for the next one. Let me take a note. Perma birth signs. I've added my, is it the last mod? It is the last mod I published, the one with the birth signs. And what I've done basically with this one, the vanilla birth sign, in that case here, the apprentice, I've done nothing to it. I'm not modifying it, I'm not improving it, I'm not balancing it, nothing. Meaning that if somebody already uses a mod that tweaks the vanilla birth sign to make them more balanced, it will be there. However, what I've done is I took whatever abilities or powers you had in the birth sign. In that case, we have Fortified Magicka and Weakness to Magicka. I kept that in a weaker form. As you can see, the apprentice, the plain sign, you get 1.5 maximum Magicka. With my sign, you only get 0.1. However, you get an extra power ability or something. So here is the bookworm who's been studying a lot of things. So you can get random improvement. You can be gifted, in which case you already know how to summon a scamp. Unlike that idiot apprentice in Margan. The mana well is just with extra magicka. Now the mana well I kind of like, because when you're level, 100 or something, 50 points of magicka is nothing. However, at level 1, when you start with your magicka pool, and the 50 points at level 1. It means you can go on hurling those fireballs. I think it's a great sign to help you in the beginning. And I've done that for all the signs. The Atronach, spell absorption, blah 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 blah. Here, weaker form. Well, you keep that. And then you get a special flame related power, frost related power, Atronach related power. And so that's how it is. For each of them, I took the vanilla sign, I kept that weaker, and then I thought of something that would fit a different birth sign, a variation of it. Have I overhauled Baslav yet? Not entirely. I'm done with the quest part, you know, the whole part of building the inn. That is done. What I still want to redo from scratch is the companion. I really did like my companion Irulan, and I want to improve her. In particular, she had all sorts of dialogue connected with camping. She could put up a tent for you and that sort of things. I need to rethink all of that, because we have Ashfall that is clearly vastly superior to what I did. Like, scripting is not even my thing, but I was super proud. Scripting is not my thing, modeling is not my thing, but I was super proud. I created that little tent in Nifscope, which was a lot of copy paste little things and placed them the way I wanted it, basically. And then I also did the scripting where she puts the tent out and then she packs it up. So I need to find a way to maybe keep that, but also make it work with Ashfall. Meteor-san, I appreciate the follow. Welcome on in. It would be fun to have a companion interact with Ashfall. I have been, I think the correct word is nagging Merlord. What I really want is the ability to tell a companion, honestly any companion, you know what, I'm setting up camp, go and look for firewood. Or I'm setting up camp, I'll be sleeping, you take first watch, and then nobody can attack me. Like, I also want some ways to make them work together, but one thing at a time. Actually, Stripes, because we were talking about that on the Discord, and Stripes made a mod that does just that. If you have a companion with you and you're sleeping in the wilderness, your sleep will not be interrupted by creatures. However, if it's a scripted event like the Dark Brotherhood, that will still happen, because we don't want to block the story. That would be silly. So we do have a number of mods, honestly, that all of them put together make the companions quite good. I am a male sun elf scavenger looking for keys, and I need a birth sign. Apparently I might be using hand-to-hand. I don't know that I have something that would work. Oh, another thing I did with the birth sign, I stayed away from buffing skills, and we're an addict of some kind. So I don't have a birth sign that is going to buff my hand-to-hand or long blade or anything like that. I didn't want that. There is an exception though, it is the tower. There's the regular tower. The bastion is more like a fortified tower, so you still have the tower, the open, but then the lookout. And the prison, I did put security because right now you can feed your companion, absolutely. You can feed your companion. When you cook your stew, there it is, that's the word, you can share with your companion, which I like. I even give some to my guar. No, okay. Actually, I should go for one of the tower signs, since we're all about keys. Now, do we want to go for the bastion wall? So we're more like a fortified tower sort of thing? More like scouting? Honestly, Mage Light is not a bad spell. It's a power. It's not a bad power to have. If we'll be looking for keys, it's good. It's good to see where they are. Or extra security. I don't know that we need the extra security. It's between those two. Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to do random. I don't care. I don't care. I think I'm gonna take that. Or that. That. I want the mage light. I want to see what I'm doing. Look out. Good. We need a name. We are a Sun Elf Scavenger, born under the sign of the Tower. We are obsessed with keys. And our name is... Oh, by the way, Sun Elf. Descendant of Redguard and Altmer pairing. Oh, Solar. Because Sun Elf. Oops, and okay. I like that for a beginning. And surname? I mean, it could be a nickname. It doesn't have to be a surname. Though typically Argonians would have a nickname like Key Collector, obsessed with keys. If we were an Argonian, we would have been obsessed with keys. Keen on keys. Oh, keen on keys. But we are not. We are not an Argonian. And then it's the Nord who would say, you know, Bjorg, the strong man. Maelstrom. That sounds ominous. Oh, we'll go with it. We don't have destruction. I don't think we'll have any sort of destruction, which would be kind of cool with the name, but here we are. This is us. We're really good with dexterity. Apparently, we're gonna have to fight with our fists because blunt 20. But I guess we'll go hand to hand. Yeah, for magic we have very weak mysticism, which is very weak destruction. So we're not gonna be casting a lot of spells, really. Solar the Cairn. Yeah, Maelstrom would be really good for an Arcan pugilist. We do have the pugilist class, but let's go with that. No, we don't do the crazy random thing. Hang on, is there a spell? I will know open because key and tower bird sign, so I have open. Is there a spell that would really make sense? I think a weak fire spell because Sun Elf we should have, and also Altmer, okay? So oh crap! It doesn't give me. I already have a light power. I was hoping to get like a light, you know, a fire damage. So no, exactly. I have mage light. However, mysticism is my very best magic skill. I took the lookout, so I think I already have some detection. Yeah. Shall we go for both of them? Now, in my game, intervention spells are not as OP as they are because we have the mod where if we use intervention, we are transported back, but not our stuff. So we're teleported naked to the temple and all our stuff is dropped there. So that's really for emergencies. Like massive. It's true, hand to hand is quite rough, especially at the beginning. I think we have detect keys. I'm gonna take it to make sure we have it because we might have it as a power and not a spell. So detect key, it makes sense for our character. And then you know what? That because we never know. We'll start with a couple of soul gems. Actually, let's have a bit of bread so we don't starve. I think we might have luck already. I forgot with the birth sign. Do we want to start with a companion? You know what? I'm gonna go randomize, and we'll see if we feel like taking them. Do we randomize where we start? Utility spells is what we want exactly. Randomize. Vardenfell, then random. I don't think I can do Vardenfell, then random. Oh yes, I can. There we go. Do as you say. God. Oh, Nizis. It's not too bad. Why are we in Nizis though? I don't know. We are. Let's find a. Let's find a red guard divinity. Altmer divinity would work as well, actually. Cyrodiil Bosmer Breton, Altmer Bosmer, Dunmer. No. There we go. So bonus to armorer. Yeah, this is where the guy lost his band. Let's look for Fighters Guild. Essentially, I'm looking for names of divinities I don't know, and they tend to be the Red Guard ones. How about that? Hunding, venerated by Red Guards. Extra bonus to attack, that's not bad. The Make-Way God. Yokuden, Spirit of Perseverance. I like that. We also need a background. I have so many mods to create the character. This is ridiculous. Okay, you know the backgrounds quite well. What would fit for us? Could be a street urchin. That would make sense. We grew up pickpocketing people. That's why we're obsessed with keys, because keys. An hour in, to be fair, we also chatted quite a bit, but yes. So close to Genesis. Nice. Higher speed, lower personality, I absolutely adore. Character creation, I could do that all day. Which is why Permadeath is such a good match for me. Nothing particularly good for hand-to-hand, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking street urchin. Though, guys, I forgot. We're supposed to do kind of random. But street urchin makes sense, I think. And we are either half Altmer or half Red Guard. I think we'll go with that. Half Red Guard. Making us not so smart. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I think my personality is 30. Yeah, it's quite low. My personality is quite low. Look at that. We're a very complex person already. Amora Mercantile Axe. Oh, I did not relax. I did not realize we had Axe. Also known as I did not realize. Is this a specific mod or a compilation? Which one? The one that I just used to create the character? It's mostly one mod as well. It's a number of mods for character creation. You want the first one is Krell, expanded lens. Then you want random card gen, so you can roll and have random anything. Then I had character backgrounds, 2 mods by MTR for your ancestry and for your worship. I think that's it. And then the mod that actually gives me spells, you see those spells? I got them from my class. And that gear I got from my class as well. There's, yeah, a random name card gen. If you take a look at my mod list, they're all there and they're all under the category card gen, so you'll find it quite easily. Okay, so apparently we don't have to go and fight with our fist. We could go and use the axe. I have a muffin. If you want to see the whole mod list, it's exclamation mark mod list in a single word. I haven't looked at it in a long time. I keep adding things to it, but I have not tidied it so much. And we start with a coin purse that had 12 coins in it. Not bad. And we also start with a small loot bag. The small loot bag is pretty cool because you carry it like that. When you carry it, you get 30 points of feather, which is not bad. We're a scavenger, right? We need to collect stuff. The thing is, obviously, if I'm carrying it, I can't have a shield. So I think it's quite balanced. It's actually set up as a light item. So if I go in the water, I'm gonna lose it. So don't go in the water with it. That's that simple. Very, very simple. Okay, what do we do, guys? I am in Nizis. Anything with keys? We can get the key to the egg mine. And if we want to get the key to the egg mine, I believe we need to join the Legion. Who are you praying? Why are you here? Did I put you here? This location on the lowest cabin, Mamma Mia. Yeah. I put you here. Why did I put you here?
Keep moving.
That is so weird. I have a pilgrim. I think I meant to have a regular pilgrim, not a pilgrim with animation. Well. Imperial Knight. True, if you go in the water, there's a passage there, but the whole point for us is to actually have the key. So we want the key. We don't really want to get in as much as we want to have the key, basically. All right. Actually, you know what? The Legion is not a bad option for us. Clearly, we have. We're not a Dunmer. You will need basic ropes and hammers. There, we try to replenish the chest. Thank you for that. Let's exhaust all the rumor thingy. There's a Dunmer at the outpost in Alvilofty who was looking for some sort of mercenary. Okay, we could go there. Uh-oh. You can tell my speechcraft and personality are pretty low. I can use maybe 3 topics and then that's it. But give me duties, Darius. You're out of uniform. Thank you. Now I have the papers, so I don't need to be wearing the uniform. However, my armor, I have medium and light. So this is not a bad fit for our character. Of course, the armor itself looks a little... We definitely want to get the Dwemer puzzle box. One more thing, soldier. Due to the fact that Morrowind is more hostile than any other provinces of the Empire, we have lost many legionaries here. For this reason, yeah, I have introduced a new method of training. We are pairing up recruits, and they have to complete their duties together until they are strong enough to survive on their own. Your partner is a fellow named Publius Clodius from Cyrodiil. He's outside. Get him here and report for duty. We will take Publius with us. You're not Publius. You're praying. Are you Publius? Publius. Are you my new partner? A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Publius Clodius from Bracken March, Cyrodiil. Don't worry, I won't be a burden for you. As a warrior, I can run quite fast in armor, so I won't stay behind. I can also cast water walking and levitation spell when you do. And I can repair your equipment if you want. I can repair my equipment if I want. Now, do you want us to travel together and report to General Darius, or would you like to get introduced properly? And here's something about my background first. Well, let's travel together and report for duty. Yes, follow me. The crown jewel of the key collection could be murdering Jim Stacy and taking the skeleton key. But why murder him? Like when you replace him, don't you get the skeleton key as a reward at some point? But yes, skeleton key is what we want. Skeleton key is the holy grail of keys. Alright, Darius. Reporting for duty. Hello again. Yes, I'm ready for orders. Yes, let's see if you are truly loyal to our cause here in Morrowind. There's a little issue of a land deed here in Nizis I need you to take care of. Do tell me. Mansalama Vadvas died recently in the egg mine. He is survived by his wife, who now owns a parcel of land we could use for another dock. Talk to the widow Vadvas and get the deed to her land. Don't take no for an answer. Get me that land deed. Alright?
Why are you away from me?
Publius, you have 500 hit points? You're such a hunk. He's got an amulet of shield, that's good. He's got his own sword, apparently. Are they followers in Vanilla Morrowind? Yes, but it's as good as a no. If you go to Mournhall, if you play the Tribunal expansion, in the palace courtyard, like when you first transport to Mournhall, you arrive in the palace. If you exit, there's a guy that looks very much like this one. I forgot his name, but he's a mercenary, and so he'll follow you. However, he is vastly inferior to any companion mod you can have. But yes, you can have him follow you. I think you have access to his inventory. You do have access to his inventory. He doesn't level up. He doesn't levitate when you do. He doesn't water walk when you do. He might sneak when you do. I'm not sure. He doesn't really have any dialogue or anything to contribute. He's a mercenary and he follows you as long as he lives. You can also, in Mournhall, you can also buy a pack rat that will follow you and carry your stuff. Again, much better to get a mod like Paxson the pack rat. That is the best pack rat in the world. Okay, so you're wearing your stuff, you're strong, you're powerful, and you're never gonna die. He is officially going to protect me. We have to go and get the land deed. Honestly, I hoped that we could see some action, but I guess Darius considers us to be inexperienced recruits at this point, so he won't send us out into the wilderness. Well, let's do that mission, and then maybe we'll be sent out to do something a little more exciting, something with keys. Let me see. We are currently well fed, hydrated and all that. I do have a little bit of food, so we can survive. We even have a sweet roll. I got a feeling, do you sell drinks? We need to decide what we are addicted to.
Good day to you, Outlander.
Wow.
Can I be of service
You have
to you?
a lot of things. Lots of ingredients. Some pie. Very disappointed on the drinks front. Like, it's all it's got is water. That's all they serve in here? That's it. Water. We are not finding our favorite drink in here. I'm sorry, guys. I've put about 600 hours into Morrowind over the many years, but I've never actually gone through the expansions yet. They're worth doing, honestly. If your game is not modded, then you want to have a high level character to do that. Otherwise, you'll find the expansions extremely punishing. All right, I am going to buy a bottle of water.
My prices are the
There we
best
go.
in town.
So at least that. Lookout. That's the one. Oh no, with the lookout. Such a good thing we have the detect key, because lookout has detect animal. Because the idea when you're in a lookout tower, you're gonna go, oh, enemies approaching. You're not gonna go, oh, there's a key down there. So I only went for the animals. Alright, Publius. Hey, Publius, I have an idea. You're strong, like 500 hit points, right? I am squishy and weak. I think I should have the Amulet of Shield. Sherlock, hey, hello, welcome on in. Lovely to see you here. Even at high level, Blood Moon can be very punishing, extremely punishing. Those werewolves, like they're shredding your armor like nobody's business, and you have to hit them so many times that your sword just crumbles into pieces after the 5th werewolf. It's honestly, I agree. I agree. That's why you want to, unless your game is modded, you want to have completed the main quest and be a good level, good gear, plenty of money sort of thing. Or you mod your game and you have Blood Moon and Tribunal rebalance, in which case you can enjoy the content a little bit sooner. Alright, let's go and talk to the Widow. So because this is a very large mod list, and my FPS in towns is like 10, it's really not good. I'm really gonna have to cut out some mods. I have to. So I don't have city overhauls because I have all kinds of things happening. But we do have some inscriptions on the wall because they look cool. Obviously my NPCs all have some random clothing. That is actually a pretty good... Look at that. Pretty good outfit, well done. Is there something I don't need? I can sell a shoe. I think I'll wait to sell my stuff. It's not like I have an awful lot. That is the lovely Niz's patrol armor. But for now, let's go and talk to the Widow. Have to draw werewolves one at a time under the ice. Yeah, oh! Surrender the items. I'm sorry! Jeez! I didn't know. The flowers are not public property. Now you know, guys. Don't pick up flowers. If somebody can see you. If they can't see you, just go nuts. Like this. Yeah. This is a traveling merchant. I absolutely adore. I think if I remove the NPC mods from my mod list, I would get possibly 5 to 10 FPS. I'd say 5. But I need those NPCs moving about and doing things. I need to see that the world is alive, right? Have you given open Morrowind? No, the new version I haven't. Right now, still, I know that open Morrowind is starting to look into Lua implementation. However, I need my Lua mods right now. So for now, oh, that's a bit awkward. It's just good. For now, I am not using open Morrowind unless it's for multiplayer server. But yes, I have to admit that open Morrowind has gotten to the point where visually we're getting something really, really nice.
My time is
Sorry, what is your shield, lady? Kiwi, welcome on in. Oh, she's got a tiny buckler. I see. Alright, Dark Elf Miner. Hi, I'm Widow Vadbas. Need something? Yes, I need the land deed. My husband was murdered by a legionnaire and now you come asking for his land? You will never get his land. I will fight you and all of Nizis will fight you until all you foreigners leave us in peace. Now get out of my house. Your husband was murdered? My husband went to the egg mine and never came home. He knew the mine was closed by you foreigners and guarded by the Legion, but we had no fresh Kwama eggs. If you want to help me, go to the mine and find out the truth. Right. She's still okay to talk to me. Darius is one who wants my husband's land. Yeah, he sent me. He sent me. You see, she has the topic conversation. That is because with friends and foes, if you complete the quest in a way that is agreeable to her, she actually can be a companion. I don't know that will take her, but she could be a companion. Ooh, and she has, look at those. I've been working for the past week on rebalancing the Helva armor. Last year already, well, not just me actually, with a lot of help, I published Killing Spree that has not all of the weapons in Helva because a lot of the weapons were not bearable for today's standards. And also they would be worth like 80k and do 255 damage. Like they were really not balanced. So I went through them, I got rid of the really ugly ones, I rebalanced everything. And now I'm working on doing the same thing for the armor. I haven't published it yet because I want to play it, but she's got these boots come from Helva. Alright. I'm guessing we need to go back to Darius and tell him, hey Darius, do you know that a legionnaire is in fact a murderer? Some of the mods that I have updated for today, I'm going to get lost, aren't I? Some of the mods that I have updated for today, one of them is Remy Rose's ground cover. Here's my Nizis in all its amazing 12 FPS. No murmur. In Friends and Foes, I gave the conversation and companion feature to about 20 vanilla NPCs. And the condition for me to be able to do that, there were two things. First of all, I really wanted them to be connected to a miscellaneous quest, so you would have to do something before they would join you. Second condition, they have to not belong to any faction, because when I make them companion, I give them the partner faction. So I don't want to remove their faction if they're Mages Guild, because a lot of dialogue is filtered for Mages Guild and then they would forget that they're supposed to be in the Mages Guild. So connected to a miscellaneous quest, do not belong to a faction, and the third condition, they cannot have a script, because obviously I give them the companion script, so they cannot have a script. And Diviosphere I think is a little too prominent. Like, if Tivaothir is your companion, you can just send him, give him Daggerthor's address and let him sort it out, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the people right now, she's not a big name, but I thought, hey, why not? There's the bandit near Pelagiad, you know, the one who wants a kiss or money, depending on your gender. There is the Dunmer in Sadanin with a tax collector quest. There is, and that's one of my favorite, Hides His Eyes in Suran with the escaped slave quest. There is, I think, the Argonian who wants you to bring shirts to Aldrin. If you come back to him, he'll agree to travel with you. There is in Hlawad, I think, one of the Imperial Cult quests. You're sent to put a spirit at ease, you know, like to rest or something, and you talk to an Argonian. She can join you. I don't remember all of them. The fat guy from the corporate side, no, you cannot. Yagrum, you cannot for multiple reasons. First of all, he's a creature, so that would be a completely different script. Then I don't think it has the animations. You know, a companion needs to have the walk, run, jump, swim, fight, attack, die, be hit animation, and I don't think that he has all of that. And also, I mean, it could be fun to have him, but I can't imagine any story where that would make sense. Yeah, Nels Londo, I think. Of course, to recruit them, and that's true for all of the companions that I have in Friends and Foes, you need to have the same level as they do. So you cannot recruit a hunk of a companion like that who will do all the killing for you and you chill and watch. That's just not gonna happen. However, all of the companions, Friends and Foe companions, will level up. As they level up, they learn new powers and new skills. They can do something for you every day. So about the land deed. Yeah, no, but like the murder, the egg mine. Can I go in the egg mine? It's up on the hill, la la la, Quebec is blighted, only letting the miners in. About my orders. Like, I can't even discuss the murder with him. It's like he goes, la 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 la, just give me the land deed. Ooh, the modern adventurer. Alright, let's try the mine. Hopefully the guard there will let me in. I think he gives me the key. I got a bad feeling that I'm gonna go to the mine, talk to the guard, and he says, well, you need to talk to Darius. And I will have to come back. The new Arminger companion is wonderful. Go for it. You won't be disappointed. She's still being developed, so you might find a bug or a little something, but the author is currently working on improving all of that. Hey, Motocrats, play it. It's fully playable. If you find issues, well, even better, you can report them so the game or the mod gets even closer to perfection. She's got quality dialogue, top-notch scripting, vastly inspired by Julian, but it doesn't make it less good. It makes it maybe as good. So give it a try for sure. Yeah, I remember that the guard gives me the key, but I thought maybe I needed to have orders or something. Ooh, that's a little too colorful though, buddy. Some of that was from Helova. Like, I need to play around with it and see how good or bad it looks. Hang on. Wait, that's the way to the mine. Good. Oh, I just need to be in the Legion. You're right. You're right. That's precisely, like, we basically joined the Legion to get that key. That's all we wanted. About the egg mine. Since you are in the Legion, woohoo! This is our first key, guys. We need 100. That's our condition to win. Actually, let me take a second to write a little bit about our character, who hopefully will survive long enough. Alright, we are Solari. Solari, a sun elf, scavenger, obsessed with keys, and addicted to, we still don't know what. Addicted to something. For now, I'm just leaving it like that. Our goals in life wants to collect 100 keys, including Devious sphere keys. Addicted to ashiams. I mean, they're really good grilled. And the skeleton key. All right, I believe this is us. Addicted to friendship. That is cliff training addiction. I'm not saying no. I'm saying definitely maybe not. All right, we have a key. I suppose we might as well do the quest. I do not have keychain. You mean like the old Fligety mod keychain? I don't have it. However, I do have Greatness 7's containers that includes a keychain. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's get some light. And there was light. It's not really that dark, to be honest. Danger. Danger, danger. High voltage. Sorry. There's a few words that just trigger things. Danger is one of those words. And I think, yeah, it's been forever, but this is the way. You're not supposed to be here. I'm gonna count to 10. And if you're still here when I'm done, you're gonna be in big trouble. Ready, steady. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I hear somebody draw a weapon? Anyway, I was fast. Here's the ghost. Do not fear me, son elf. Listen. Stay a while and listen. Listen isn't one of those other words that... Stay a while and listen. I will tell you how I was murdered by Lugrub Ogdum. I came to the mines to get fresh Kwama eggs for my family, which, by the way, is called stealing. Okay, so he's not completely innocent. I'm not saying he deserved to be murdered. I'm just saying Lugrub Ogdum was sleeping and I snuck past him. When I found enough eggs, I went back the way I came, only this time Lugrub was awake. Lugrub murdered me so that no one would know. He failed his duty. He dropped the broken axe he used next to my body in the waters behind me. Right, now I'm gonna have to go down. Look at that. He's a proper ghost. Doesn't he look good? I believe this is a change made by Archimestro Antares' Undead Come Alive. No. Undead, what's the name? Does undead come alive? However, this has been merged in creatures. Random Pal took a lot of Alchemistro and Darius's creature mods, as well as Pirate Lord's creature mods. Put that all together so that it looks nice and balanced. Okay, now we have to go underwater. Crap. And I've just destroyed my bag. Do I have... Oh, yes, I do have water breathing. Good. I'll do my best. Maybe I don't need water breathing. I hope so. I'm always so nervous when I need to dive in the water, honestly. Let's go. We're looking for a body. An axe. There we go. Ah, easy. Oh, here's the body. Look at those fancy shoes you've got. You won't need them. It's for the wife. I'll bring her the shoes, okay? Do we want to... Let's just get out. Alright, Vadbas. I got the axe. You have heard my sad story. Yes. Show the axe to Darius. However, I think he'll fight me now, won't he? I'm pretty sure he will. So, let's get a weapon ready. What do we have? I have levitate. No, that's not gonna help me. I have... Ooh! Oh, this is sweet. Bound battle axe as a power. That comes from my race, but that works very nicely. Very nicely. Well, water breathing is okay. Alright. I can use the bound battle axe twice a day. That's nice. I'm gonna have it now. I'm level 1. I don't want to... Desert Wind is with me. Who is Desert Wind? Oh, of course, I'm an idiot. I don't actually get the battle axe. It's a scripted spell, so I don't know what's happening. You're not supposed to be here. I'm gonna count to 10. Well, 1, 2, 3. Where are you going? A crummer. Crap. No. I'm ready to fight this guy. Oh, his sword has paralysis. Thank you, Publius. That was good. Do we want orc flesh? I want to go and say no. However, the greaves are quite good. And iron axe. Is that better than chitin? 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 11. 110, 1, 2, 118. Technically a little bit better. Dish delish. Well, we have those. So if we want to roleplay a Bosmer, then we can actually eat the flesh of our kill. And if we want to do a necromancer, we can actually use those body parts as well. What was the best game of 2010 to 2020? So in the last 10 years, so Morrowind is out. What have I enjoyed in the last few years? I've really enjoyed Slay the Spire. I'm not saying it's the best game. I'm thinking out loud. Really enjoyed Slay the Spire. Truth is, I don't really play the newer games. Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I have not really played, but looks really, really up my alley and very promising. You still heard Morrowind? Me too. Me too. Alright, let's get out of here. I am not gonna take the eggs. However, I think being a scavenger We are not... Lockpicking is busted. But apart from that, would you recommend the game? I sort of assume that maybe the stealth aspect is not its most important aspect. I think combat and the world, somewhat realistic medieval world, would be the strong suits of the game. Some people defend it harshly, but I think it's way too convoluted. Alright. Well, I will have to trade at some point. That's the only way. That's the only way, right? Do I go to Darius or the Widow first? Let's go to the Widow. It's a hard game to recommend. It's so focused on simulation that it gets a bit too much to handle. I can completely see that it's not going to appeal to everyone. Like when a game has some very, very defined choices. Oh, my athletics went up. I really loved it personally, but they do really try to focus on realism. I like the game plenty, I'll say that, but it's hard to recommend. It's something you have to experience. And you know, the worst thing is I have the game. It was in a bundle one of those months. And I was like, yes! Have I played it? No. Space Ducks, good morning to you. The chat community, yes, we say everybody gets a good morning. How are you doing, Space Ducks? If you have proof. Yes, I have proof. I have the axe, don't I? I do. Crap. I should have gone to Darius first. That's really quite annoying when the dialogue is built in such a way that she will only see that you have the axe and accept that you got revenge for her husband only if you have talked to Darius first. The Silstrider. Silstriders are together with the Scribs and the Guars, my favorite creatures in Morrowind. Absolute genius to come up with those Silstriders. Welcome back. We were talking about Kingdom Come Deliverance. Have you tried it? Coffee. Ew, that was my little acrobatic training. Yeah, Nizis, and there isn't all that much in Nizis, but my FPS is just disgusting.
After a year or two of this fever, Watcher was sick to its stomach, and the walking dwarf
very immersive. I'll give it a try. I promise I will at some point. Right, Darius, you'd better have the dialogue options that I want. He looks impatient. Well, don't be. Let's talk about Lugrub. Kingdom Come Deliverance. No, he's not. Let's talk about the Landed. He was murdered. Let me talk to you, Darius. Do I have any way to make you like me a little more? No, really. You just have to. Okay, I'm going to recover my stamina. Oh! He has a key. He has a key. We're gonna have to work on our sneak so that we can pickpocket people. Creepy Soul, welcome back. I tend to prefer a fantasy setting, but the real-world medieval setting can work too. I'm very much like you. I tend to prefer fantasy settings, though occasionally there's a game that's definitely not a fantasy settings, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think the last time I was surprised that I really enjoyed a game, it was XCOM. Good whatever time of the day. Indeed. Okay, let's try that again. About the Landed. He was murdered. I have proof. I spoke with the ghost and I have the axe. I'm gonna go with the axe because I'm not sure he's gonna care for the ghost story. This is Logrup's axe. I can see how it's been damaged from hitting bones here and here. Wow, this guy is a pro. With this, I have no choice but to believe your story. Logrup is an outlaw. Find him and kill him, then justice will be served. Funny you say that, Darius. Because I happen to have killed him already. So... if Logrup is dead, justice has been served. Good work. I have more orders for you. Also, take these broadswords for a job well done. Imperial broadsword of subdue. We don't use swords, but maybe Publius would like it. Alright, give me the next order. I don't know that I will do it right now. You can help with the egg mine. Sure. The egg mine was closed recently because of the risk of spreading the blight. The miners here, blah blah blah, support their families. Yes, we'll talk to Hetman Abel Mawia. And we will cure the blight. Caves of Kurt? That doesn't ring a bell at all. You want to promote me? I am now a soldier. Yes. Good for me. Good for me. Alright, Publius. Let's, no, I don't want to buy a treasure map from you. I've thought about it, but never pulled the trigger. Never. What sort of game is it? Alright, I was given a sword. What is the sword that I was given? I was given a shield, which is not good for me. Do you have a shield, Publius? There you go. Now you do. You're welcome. That's it. Maybe I can go and sell a few things though. And repair my stuff. So I'm gonna sell what I have, get myself some repair hammers. Actually, I have 2 of them. Let's go and talk to the widow. Hard to describe. That's, ooh, that's the supply chest. What did we get? Repair hammers, repair prongs. Restore fatigue and restore health potions. That's good. I'm happy with that. Usually when a game is hard to describe, it's promising because it means it's not, you know, a rehash of something we've already played. So I would say that is quite promising. I'm very nearly overburdened. We need to find an anvil so we can repair things. You're a smith. Do you have an anvil? No, I guess it's because she works leather mostly. You get miscellaneous items, that's good.
When the Dreys ruled the world, the Daedroth Prince Molag Bal had been their chief.
I'm of the school of thought that the base games are inherently not for everyone. I would really agree with that.
29.
Really.
The scripture of the numbers.
How can I be
Not to be a, what you call that,
2.
an elitist or something.
68.
But yeah, if it's a game that appeals to a wide number of people,
4.
it could be a good game, but it's not going to be
5.
extremely memorable,
100.
I guess.
6. The Walking Ways. 266.
Oh, and I'm like, what am I hearing? It's prayer time.
39. 8. The Wheel, or the 8 Givers. 484.
You can't please everyone. You can always, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right.
10.
I don't want this or this. Are we gonna be fishing?
11.
Nah, that's not
Number of the
us.
Master. 102.
I will give the ammo to my companion. He can carry it if he cares for it.
13. The Serpent. 36. 14. The King's Cough. 32. 15. The Redeeming Force. 110. 16. The acceptable blasphemies.
Where do you come from?
17. The hurling disc. 283. 18. The egg, or 6 times.
Let's do some
the
business, shall we?
19. The provincial house. 258.
I like a
20,
scarf.
The lunar lattice. 425.
Blue scarf.
21, the
No, no, no.
moon,
Orange.
13.
Will go better with our complexion.
Unknown,
Can I afford a backpack?
453.
I cannot afford a backpack
23,
just yet.
The hollow prophet. 54. 24. The star.
Tell
Room,
your friends about this
44.
place.
Hey Neb, welcome back. It has been a while.
239. 26. The rogue plane. 81. 27.
We're starting to look good. We're starting to look good. Lovely to see you, Neb. How are you doing?
The drowned lamp. 8.
Phew.
9.
Okay.
The captive sage. 200.
Let's go and talk to the widow. So that will be done. I was talking over the priest, so you couldn't hear the prayer. Work's been colliding with stream watching, but I have a free day today. Yay! Work. Always in the way of the fun stuff, isn't it? But as you can see, Neb, nothing has changed. We're still playing Morrowind. When is your next playthrough? I love my work. That is really good. And honestly, I do enjoy my work as well. So... When will the Morrowind bug bite you again? I think it's been a while. It really has been a while. It could be anytime soon now. Watch out. Now you know the truth. What about the land deed? Can I... Yes? Okay. How about... Will you talk to me now? Ah.
Spit it out or
Yeah.
hit the road.
You know, we have some incredibly sexy stuff. New mods to play with. Oh! 2 days ago, we got 2 legendary mods that were vastly updated and published. There's Morrowind Crafting that's been updated to Lua, and then there is Antares' big mod that has been renamed Privilege and Services, also updated. I don't know, I've even started it up. Now I have, ooh, and everything runs brilliantly. It would be a great play. Yeah, that might be the time. If you get new hardware, it's the perfect time to start Morrowind and see what happens. You've been keeping an eye on those 2 mods. They've both been updated and published on the Nexus. If you're really curious, I did a live stream with Drac, the co-author of Morrowind Crafting. So we looked at Morrowind Crafting for about 3 hours. And then same thing with Archimestro Antares, and we talked about privilege and services. So you can see not everything that the mod can do, but you get a pretty good idea of what's in there. But I think I had too many landscape mods installed and it was crashing with too much memory usage. Memory is really is the new hard limit we have. It's true. It's true. The 4 gigs. And I did ask Null Cascade if an 8 gig patch would be a thing. And it was like, that would be incredibly complicated. It's not that simple, apparently. Which I believe. I'm not saying like apparently. I do believe it, unfortunately. So that might be the hard limit we have. Like, we can always have a better processor, like even when a single core is better and a better graphic card and all that, but the memory, it's not about having more memory, it's just the game doesn't know to use what's there. So that might be the limit. I was talking with Abbott, and he thinks that he's reached also the limit to how many mods you can put in your game, which is roughly around 1,000, give or take. I don't think you can go much further with Morrowind. Of course, if you wanted to go for the record and say we have 1,001 mod, then you can download all kinds of little mods. But when you have things like Tamriel Rebuilt and heavily scripted mods, yeah, 1,000 is a lot already. Right, let's talk. She doesn't like me enough. Yes, the huge stuff really adds up really fast. I like to have my NPC addition mods. Is it still Morrowind after 1,000 mod? It is still Morrowind. Speaking of legendary mod, Evan just posted an issue with a journal in Pimp My Shrine. Oh, okay. I don't know that Pimp My Shrine is a legendary mod. In fact, I love it. And I think we've done something amazing with it. It's not legendary just yet. Is it on the Nexus or on the Discord? Like I'll see it when I connect. A Morrowind. What you playing? Morrowind. It's a mod simulator. We'll have to look into it, and journal issues should be able to fix that. Nexus. Okay. All right. Well, job well done. We got our first key. We still don't know what we're, you know, addicted to. Do you have any? Just taking a look. That's a pretty good house for, you know, a widow. The guy was just a minor. Sorry. Wow, a minor. Hello, ring. Jeweled ring. This is my... Oh! Vattenfell beer. We like beer, guys. This is it. Oh crap, you saw me? Are you... Publius, are you the one? Are you the one reporting me? You're my companion, you idiot. And now I've lost the ring. You... dummy. Oh no. Who are you? Chalet, are you the daughter? Okay, I'm sorry, Publius. You're not a dummy. You're not the one. You're not the one. You did not rat me out. No. She's there. I just didn't realize that they had a daughter there. Okay. Honest companion that wouldn't let me lift a bottle of beer. After I got revenge for her husband. Right. Well, we have done the first quest. We're amazing. Are we gonna go and try to get that large Dwemer key? That's definitely a very special key we'd want to get. I suppose we could do that. We're not too weak. I think we should be able to survive in the Dwemer ruin. Maybe, hopefully. It's getting dark. What's that? Oh, it's the cottage. It's Melchior's mod. It's a cute little cottage. Really adorable. Look at that. And we can just let ourselves in. To whom it may concern. I feel that I must leave Vattenfell with great haste. I have not the time to take anything more than I can carry. While my belongings are of no serious worth, it saddens me to leave the cottage. I assume the headman will order it dismantled after I have vacated, but perhaps if some other person were to take up residence here, the veteran would be content to leave well enough alone. It is with this possibility that I leave the cottage with some hope for its future, and I leave this note for you to consider. Will you make the cottage of Yeah, I think I will. P.S. I doused the fire before I left, of course. I left my flint and steel in the fireplace, and it can easily be relit if you strike a spark over the logs. You can use the ladder to the loft to access the storage above. And the house key... There's a key. And the house key is on the bench by the door. The keyhole is fairly small and you may need to crouch to see it properly, but I assure you that it does work, and I recommend locking up before you leave. May the gods watch over you and the cottage as well. Yay! Alright, fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Ha! So I really like it. It's super cozy, super tiny. There's a loot. We'll take a look at the storage in a little bit. I think if Melchior wanted to make a simple update, now that Ashfall actually has fireplaces, remove that so that Ashfall can take over and we can actually cook. Because right now I have a pot and I can put things in the pot, but you know that's not gonna give me dinner anytime soon. Okay, what's that? We have slaughterfish meat. Nom nom nom. Yamos. No, we want beer. I want beer. I don't have a key for that, but you know what? We are pretty good. Unfortunately, we don't do anything with alchemy, do we? Yeah, no, alchemy is just way, way, way too far out of our skill set. That's a shame. That's a shame. This comes from a mod by Till Panda. Till Panda's Alchemy, maybe it's called Daedric Alchemy. And essentially you get, I mean, I can show you. Said my companion. Get those. And assuming your alchemy is high enough, you can make new types of potion. My alchemy is super low. Oh, I can't pick it up now. But I have created a magic quill.
Come try ya!
Hey, Max. Welcome on in. I don't have plain paper, so I can't show you how the magic quill works. What? Ooh. Iron ladle. Very useful to make stew. Oh, clever. The loft storage is not somewhere you go. The ladder is a container, basically. Smart. Very smart. Obviously, like the details. Look at that. There's even a little cushion on the chair. Are we tired at all? Not really. Let me just go outside and try to find that key on the bench. I know it's raining and all that, and you'd think, oh, who would go in the rain just to pick up a key? That's a mallet. That's not a key. So the garden. Mallet can be a key if used properly, I guess. Let's try our detect key spell. Well, I am not. I didn't see the key at all. Becca, good morning. Could it be on a bench in... Come on. Okay. We now have 2 keys. We're doing so good. Another 93 and this character will have accomplished his goals. 2 keys out of 100. We also need to find beer because it's our addiction. The addiction means that whenever we see beer, we have to drink it. Simple. And of course, the ultimate goal is the skeleton key. It might be difficult. Sojo, by the way, hello. I read your comment and I didn't realize it was you. Welcome back. I don't know any song. I need to learn a song. Now I know the mark spell. I don't know recall just yet. Do we make the cottage our home? Or are we happy to have the key and move along? You can bash the door in Thieves 1. Yeah, like you can do it, but it's not a really good idea because it's gonna make noise and attract attention. So I can fully understand how you would actually play a whole game and actually not realize that. Children of Radiation, you're on YouTube. Hey, welcome on in. Doom, 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 doom. Is that Joe's? Are you singing Joe's for us? The Song of Doom. Okay. Immersive sims are definitely one of the best genre. I really enjoy them. Really enjoy them. The dude, what's his name? Not Derek. Not Duncan. What is the name of the guy in Thief? I'm thinking it starts with a D. Help me out, guys. Garrett. Okay, I was far off. Garrett, thank you. I've always considered Morrowind to be a light immersive sim. Yeah, I guess. I guess in some respect, especially now with mods where you can actually live a life as a fisherman. Planescape Tournament is great. Personally, I really like Morte. It's just so much fun. The comic relief of a really dark world, you know? We are hungry. Ooh, and my alchemy is so low that by eating bread, I have learned that it can restore fatigue. I'm like, I ate the bread and I'm not so tired anymore. You haven't told me, guys. Do we make this our home or not? Deus Ex, borderline prophetic. True. Can you play Morrowind as a salmon? You can play not as a salmon, but tell your friend that you can play as a tree, as a cactus, as all kinds of creatures, but those are like, yeah, sure. But a tree and a cactus, I think, are the 2 most memorable, unusual things you can play as. Almost as good as a fish, if you ask me. Alright, let's get out. I have the key, that's all I wanted. What is my stealth? And by that I mean, what are the odds that I will... Hey, my stealth is not stupid either. We really could learn to pickpocket. Can I practice with you? No, you have nothing to steal. I don't need a Bethesda account to mod Morrowind. I should go back to it and make her a salmon mod. Go for it. Do it. This way to Niz's. somehow. Hello, Squibby. Oh yeah, so I managed to get Light New Vegas loader up and running, and I've been playing a good bit of that, but I'm already feeling fatigued by the world being not amazing to explore. That's a shame. From what I understand, New Vegas is really the stronger game out of the series, excluding Fallout 1 and 2 that are just, you know, they're Fallout 1 and 2, that's it. Don't change them. Don't do anything to them. Hello. Do we want Constance? I already have a hunky chunky meat shield. What do I do? No, Constance is a thief, we're a scavenger, we like keys, we are a street urchin. She's a good match for us. Alright, you can come with us, Wood Elf Thief. New Vegas was the best writing and RPG mechanic out of the newer Fallout games, but I think the world exploration is pretty mediocre. I like New Vegas better, even that Fallout 2, and that's a bit better than Fallout 1. I would say that they're completely different, really. Like, I don't see, like, Fallout 1 and 2 are like a set of games, and then the newer ones, the Bethesda ones, are different. They're Skyrim in the world of Fallout, basically. Arguing dialectics with Caesar is a hell of a trip. Yeah, and even better than playing chess with a scorpion with a plant backer? What? Just remember, yes, we are not going to give her booze. Oh, but she's perfect. I'm addicted to beer. She's addicted to Sujamma. We don't know. What are you doing here? What description? Wow, I don't think I'll be able to go through dialogue. You've got the wrong person. Yes, I'm not a Khajiit. You're a thief. Yes. No, I was so close. I was so close to being able to go through that dialogue. Come on, Constance, try again.
Don't bother me.
What are you doing here? I do not fit the description. That is really not me. Come on, come on, come on. You're a thief. You can come with me. Come on, don't. I really need to do something. Depends on what. Come on. Just join me before you get tired of this conversation. And the more I push on to have the conversation, the lower my disposition. So by the time, and I'm not reading, I'm just so worried. Like my disposition is going down. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a way to make people like me, other than bribing them.
This better be important.
Yeah, I'm sure you will like me soon. You can keep your restore health. I'm sorry, I have 0 gear for you. We need to go somewhere where it's not raining. Constance is very, very much fun. Even though she's an older companion, she's aged super well. I mean, just look at her. Not a wrinkle. And she's fun to have around. I am very cold. Yes, we need to go indoors and have a drink or something. But I've already checked, and in the trade house they only sell water. Like, I knew about Frostmoth trying to be a dry fort. I didn't know about Nizis trying to be a dry city. Very cold. I can't wear more than what I'm wearing right now. So I'm gonna get a Silk Strider. I'm pretty sure I don't have a direct line, I was gonna say. A direct ride to Balmora, but we'll get out of here and hopefully get to a place that has beer.
Where would you like to go?
Oh, I could have gone straight to Seidanin. They don't have sex dancers in Nizis. They don't even have that. Okay, I need to make 25 septims. It's not that hard. Okay? How do I make 25 septims in Nizis? I can't collect all the muck because I get arrested for it. So that's not an option. I do have some arrows and stuff, but you see, these are good for Constance.
Don't bother
The Dancing Tavern is in Suran. But we'll go there. Ooh, I know. If I can make a couple of enchanted scrolls, I might be able to do something with that. Now, I have the scrolls, I just need the paper. Oh, let's go indoors. Hopefully there's some blank sheets of papers around that I can try to inscribe with any sort of magic spell. Anything worth 30 septims, I'll be happy. Zarek, welcome back. If only there was a time in the day where people weren't paying as much attention. You could sneak and steal the muck. Yes, actually, I already have a schedule for them. Like the regular NPCs go home at night, but the guards are still there. And also with friends and foes, there's a chance that there might be some more nefarious sort of NPCs, like thieves, assassins, rogues, that will come out at night to do illegal things. And the worst part is, if they see me doing illegal things, they'll call the guards. There's no honor among the thieves, after all, I tell ya. Okay, we're looking for plain sheets of paper.
I'm waiting.
Interesting combo. Interesting combo. I like the skirt of the armor. Doesn't clip badly with the regular skirt. I think Darius had some paper on his desk. Yes. I take my magic quill. Guys, he's got a key.
Why are you away from your post?
Oh, and it doesn't belong to anyone? Niz is slave and the key doesn't belong to anyone? I now have 3 keys. Sorry to pop in machine gun chat, then pop out, but classes are starting again. Have fun, Becca. Give them hell. I mean, you know, happy teaching. Come on, inscribe. Yes. I have... See, it's worth 112. I should be able to get maybe 10, 15. You know what you mean, and so do I. Yep, yes we do. Alright, do you have any more paper around here? If I could make another scroll. Because once I pay for my ride to Seidanin, I'm gonna have no money whatsoever. No, I don't want the annotated N-word. I'm looking for blank sheets of paper. The best place to find those is actually the Mages Guild. Mages Guild is pretty cool. Because everybody wants to put their ingredients. You're a bit stuck there, aren't you? It's locked. I am not lockpicking anything. At least not when people are looking, or especially not guards. I'll give you another chance. Do you have beer? Now I hope not, because I'm trying to save money.
Good day. Let's do business.
No beer. Ooh, but they have moon sugar pudding. I don't want to sell any of those. So I wonder if it's possible to mod in NPC sleeping at night. Would possibly make thief character a lot more playable. We do have some attempts at that. It's not really good. We already have a mod that at night, like the latest one using Lua, at night all of the NPCs in town are moved to their houses, or if they don't have a house, they are moved to the inn. So we already have that, like the NPCs going home. It's actually called NPC Go Home. There was another version where when you do enter the home, the NPCs would be sort of paralyzed and wouldn't talk to you. And then it would be up to you to imagine that they are sleeping and that's why they don't talk to you. I love Braversea. That's a nice, sorry. Brave SL. Sorry for misreading that. Welcome on in. I'm just gonna go with I love. That works. So yes, the NPC would be paralyzed and not talk to you, but they would still be standing. For me, that was breaking immersion. So I just have the version where they go home and that's it. So we already have that. And then there's an older mod without Lua, but like heavily scripted, that moves the NPC about during the day. So in the morning, they would be at their desk. In the afternoon, they're outside walking in town. At 6 o'clock, they're having a pint of sujamas at the pub. And then 8 o'clock, they're in their quarters or something like that. But this one is really quite heavily scripted. It's great. But also you look for the NPCs everywhere. Yes, yes, Children of Radiation. LCV, Living Cities of Vardenfell, is the one. Braves. Oh, it's the baseball team. I'm sorry, I'm completely uneducated when it comes to sports. Like, it's just pathetic. So, Braves. Alright, I'll remember that. Yes. How did you know that I really wanted to become famous? Sorry, got distracted. Living Cities of Vardenfell is the older one, and then the newer one, NPC Go Home, is a Lua version of that, but also simplified. Like NPCs can either be where they normally are, or at home, or the inn. Like they only have two different locales, which honestly is a little better. Because as much as, you know, it's like Oblivion, like the idea of NPCs moving about during the day and shops being closed, brilliant, love it. But then when you come back from your trip and you find the door locked, or you can find the NPC you need to talk to turn your quest in, and it's just so frustrating. So I'm okay with the slightly less immersive option, where they're either where they should be or home. I think it's a good compromise between they move about, but you also know where to find them. Okay, you didn't have booze. Let's see if I can sell that scroll and make enough money to take my companions and myself. One way to afford the journey to Balmora is to tell Constance to wait for me, actually. I think I'm going to do that. Constance, where did you go? Are you somewhere down there? A lot of people following me. Alright. Constance?
Don't bother me.
Right. Okay, well, how about... Watching, welcome back. How about you wander around... There. Good. And it's just as well because right now I don't even have any gear for her. Yeah. I'll come back a bit later when I'm stronger, because she's as squishy as I am. Okay, not as squishy as I am. And I don't want to lose her just yet. Shulky. Shulky, I know you don't like me much, but then nobody does. I got this. Woo! Don't be too generous, please. Wow. From 112 to 6, come on. You can do 11. 10% of the value. And lovely, which one is that? Black leather and steel shield. I don't know what mod it comes from. But we do have a number of clothing items that I quite like. You see, these potions are the potions you can make with a special apparity that I have in the cottage. Alright, I've made 11 septims. I am now buying only 2 tickets to get to Balmora. Hopefully we're good. Balmora, or no, we go to Seidanin. Let's go to Seidanin. Lots of free stuff around there. So when you go to Seidanin and you have no money, you can make money. Unbelievable. Geiger, welcome back. Wow, it's really raining everywhere on Vattenfeld today.
Why walk when you can?
I'm not entirely sure about the sort of a green light. Wow, I have some major FPS issues here. I'm not too sure about the green light. Wow, looking at the bitter coast, it might be my trees. My trees are gorgeous, but... Anyway, I'm not completely overburdened. I have nothing to do in Seidanin, but I have everything to gain by clearing up that cave so we can get a little bit of free loot. I'm a big old fan of Morrowind, played it NVR. I'm not sure what NVR stands for. Got too far, did get most skills, had plenty of money, found the mystery secret guild under the Vivek, that's the Morakton, right? So much, but I didn't get done. There is so much more to do though. So much more to do. It is to the point, like, I play the game a lot. And it still happens that I'm walking around in the middle of nowhere and I find something and I go, what is that? Ah, I see. I see. Never got too far. Thank you. And like I would go, what's that? And I'm thinking, surely it must be a mod or something. And it's not. It's from the base game. And 20 years later, I'm discovering things. And I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Alright, let's go in there. I'm a little hungry and a little thirsty, so we're gonna have a snack. Have a bite. Unfortunately, I played on PC. And why is that unfortunate? I would say that playing on PC is better. Mostly because you can mod. Okay, if you want to play vanilla, you're just as well on the console, I assume. Alright. That could be my panic button if the fight is too tough. Let's do this. Also, I need to practice my sneaking. So, oh, I'm sneaking. Oh, you meant egg box. Okay, I see. To be fair, you can pick a copy of Morrowind now for...
Give in.
He's gonna kill her for me, yeah. I'm gonna... Right, thank you, Publius. Do you want to be the Nerevarine? Because, like, you know... Learning a cantrip? Yes. Cantrips are spells, obviously. Oh, and another key! Cantrips are spells, and boots. See if they're better than mine. Cantrips are spells? I will finish my sentence. I promise. It's a spell, and as you can see, the chance of success is 100%. However, the cost of the spell is like 3 times as much as the regular spell. So these are actually really good for characters that do not know magic, but they're able to use those spells. However, they're so simple, or rather the characters are not skilled in magic, so their mana consumption is not very, effective, I guess. That's why they consume a lot of mana and or magicka. And because they're very simple spells, you'll never become a mage casting those cantrips over and over and over again. So essentially, it's an option to be able to cast magic spells without being OP, to cast magic spells for someone who doesn't really know magic. I was able to run it with distant terrain on my old PC, which was like a 730. Been going through a lot here lately. My mind is shot. Oh, no. No, you don't want a shot mind. It's just not good. Good. Well, I hope you're on the, on the end side of the troubles. Or whatever was going on. Okay. I think I'm going to be cowardly on this one. Please forgive me. But this spellcaster there kills me all the time. So, yes, I'm sending my chunky... No. Go fight. I'll help. I'll kill the next one, okay?
Now you die!
Whoa. We're cool. Publius, we got this. This is valuable. Cleaver, lockpicks. We take all of that. That's it. Like honestly, if you don't do a crazy modded install, Morrowind will run, especially if you use things like a few optimization mods. It will look quite pretty without having the need for a beast of a computer. Beer! It's not the Vattenfall beer, but it's beer. Finally, I knew this was the place to go. I knew it, guys. Yeah, beer's not good for you. Beer makes you all kinds of dumb. No, that's my Somerset heritage that makes me dumb, though. That's here. My willpower. I bought it on Bethesda app and I got Arena and Daggerfall for free. Yes. Honestly, I wouldn't play Arena again. I really do feel that Daggerfall is a better Arena. The only reason you would want to play it is sort of to get the lore from it. However, I'm not a lore expert, but I think that in Arena, the lore was not quite defined just yet. So a number of things from Arena in terms of lore has been modified later on in the other game as the lore was becoming more consistent. So I would skip Arena. Fox, 4 AM. Go to bed. Lovely to see you. I appreciate that you stayed up and spent some time with us. I really do. Have a good night, okay? And I'll see you around. I started out, I like Daggerfall. Yeah, Daggerfall is really, really cool. I don't feel that Daggerfall and Morrowind are the same sort of game. For me, they're not the same sort of game. Yeah, they look better. Alright. Let's keep on looting, shall we? That's what we came here for. I'll take that. I'll take the robe. I'm not taking the guts. We have zero interest in guts. Zero. Okay, that makes me overburdened. Yes. Okay, Publius. I'm gonna give you some stuff. Heavy armor. I don't think I'm skilled in heavy armor. Oh, but the armor rating is good though. Obviously, I could keep some heavy armor. Sorry, that was very French. Heavy armor. Heavy armor. I could keep some of it to increase the skill and increase my endurance. But for now. So if you want to equip those, go for it. Pauldron 24, that is better than what I have. I could use a shield, but this one, I don't know how to use it. Neither do I know how to use this one. Ooh. Your eyes are very blue. Are you a waterbender? Like me? No. My character? No. I love how they add the future maps of SO. Like, I'm not sure what you mean by the future maps of SO is now. You mean the fact that they're current? 23, 18. How is it that I get better defense with a heavy armor? I thought... Oh, heavy armor is my skill. Okay, I have all three. Oh, yes, I remember now. When I created that class, the idea I had was that as a scavenger, you're a bit of a jack of all trade, and so you learn to utilize whatever you find the best way you can, which is why I've given it all the armor skills. Now I remember. So we should stick to, like, I can happily equip whatever gives me the best armor. Which I have done now. Publius, you can take everything I don't need. I am that generous. I don't know about the wolf helmet. It's so dorky. You know what? That's him, not me. So I'm gonna let him wear whatever gives him the best defense. Oh yes, this is good. And I don't use a shield anyway, so two-handed weapon, we're good. We like that. Alright, let's get the, you know. Slightly less legal stuff. Never mind what I said. Okay. It is, however, a really heavy discussion as to whether the lore in SO is to be considered canon. There's quite a few people who actually resist the lore in SO and refuse to consider it canon. I prefer that shirt. And you're gonna help me carry some clothes as well because it's heavy. Oh, but don't. Don't wear the shirt. The skirt. He really wants to. Out of all your Permadeath playthrough, do you have a favorite? Jelly, I want to say yes, like all my characters are my favorite as I play. No, most of my characters are my favorite as I play them. And then they tend to die a lot. So I can't really tell you the favorite. I really did like, it's one of the early characters. He was a Nord, and we made him a vampire. He was called Sir Cuddlehunk, and he was a lot of fun because he was a vampire and we were draining blood, and he did die in a stupid way, as is the only way. But he was quite a lot of fun. I don't know. I wish, you know what? I wish I had actually taken notes of all the characters, because we invented, and I'm saying we because during the card gen, you're always there to say, oh yes, and this and that. And I really like how some characters are just, like they work, their story, oh, you look stupid. But their story is just really, really good. Yes, Prof, I agree. When you have an ancient Seidanine that looks just like Seidanine, it's kind of hard to take their lore seriously. I don't know, why am I picking up the mushrooms? I'm not doing alchemy. I'm not gonna free the slaves because I don't care about them. Like, I've seen them, but my character didn't. What's my go-to coffee? Actually, it's not the coffee that I like, it's the cappuccino. I like, you know, the milk and maybe a little bit of caramel syrup or any sort of syrup. And if I'm feeling crazy, a little bit of whipped cream on top. That's quite nice. I don't really favor extremely strong or extremely bitter coffee. Because what I like about the coffee is there. To have a cup and to hold it and to sip it little by little. So if I have an espresso or a ristretto and you drink it like vroom vroom and you're done, sure, I guess you get the kick out of it and all of that. But for me, it's 5 seconds of enjoying my coffee. I like to enjoy it. Like, what time is it? It's 11:20. We've been online, or we've been live for 2 hours and a half. I've been enjoying my coffee for 2 hours and a half. And that's how I like my coffee. And it's still a bit warm, because it's a thermos. Still warm. For this one, I had this much of milk, like, you know, frothy, creamy milk, and then a shot of espresso, caramel espresso. So it's nice. It's nice. Okay. Finally, let's go to Ariel. We can sell the stuff, we can make money, and proceed to Balmora so we can get What did I do with my trees? I need to redo my distant land, basically. Yeah. Let's take a note of that. Looking good, looking good.
What's this about?
Yeah, move. I should definitely get the ring and give it to Fargoth if I can find him. Hi, Arnand. I'm sorry, Arnand, I don't have time for you. And he wouldn't be a bad companion for us, actually. Because his specialty is looking through Dwemer ruins and that sort of thing, and we're a scavenger, so that sort of fits. If you see typo, I'm using Xbox, which double clicks a letter by mistake. All right, let's see. Don't worry, I can't type myself. It's quite pathetic. I go with 2 fingers, and I stare at my screen, and I go broom, 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 enter, and then I look up, and yeah, it's just bad. No, the ring is here. Hello, Paxon. Oh, I wanted to activate the barrel, but I guess now we have Paxon. Oh well. I was gonna say, Paxon, I don't know that I want you, but I think a pack rat when we're a scavenger, it's fine. It's fine. Paxon can stay. Sellers Gravius, look at him, looking so good. Chisel, not Joe, but... right. Tell me about the duty so we can go to Gaius Cosades. What is the bounty this month? Creatures and Drugger. Yes. Yes, because it's level 1, I'm gonna go and swim in the waters of Vardenfell and look for druggers and kill 10 of them. Not happening. Not happening. I am a home brewer. I usually just like beans from African regions, either a French press for a little mud with my sips, or pour over for flavor. I met some people in Europe who like to just throw the beans in a cup and pour water on it. And then the ground settle and brew. But like the beans, not the ground bean, because there's the Turkish coffee where you have ground coffee, so you know, loose coffee, and you pour the water and then you let it settle down. So you don't mean the actual beans. That would be weird. You did say beans, but that I've never heard of. And it's not like I know everything about coffee, okay? But if otherwise I would have learned something. I'm happy with the way things are. Duties, we've done that. That's all I need from you. It looks like I have 2 copies. Pagos? Buddy? There you are. Wood Elf Commoner, you can't fool me, I know who you are. You're Fargos of the Ring. Yes, I found it. I really want to reattempt the Middle-earth challenge. I know we did that a long time ago. Basically, the Middle-earth challenge, you decide if you want to be a Gandalf, Sam, Gimli, Legolas sort of character, and you take Fargoth with you. He's your Frodo, and he carries the ring, Fargoth's ring, and you have to take him to Mordor, which is the Red Mountain. The last time I attempted it, I was playing as a Gandalf character, I think, and I died. Hello, high health trader. Alright, no, I don't want to trade just yet. I forgot what it's called, but it was Turkish is one of my favorite. I'm weird, like to have a bit of coffee mud. No, like I get that. Turkish coffee, like if you really like coffee, then that's just what it is. And I like the fact that you need to wait for the coffee to rest at the bottom. It's like, you know, it's the anticipation, I guess, of having the coffee. The French press, however, I can promise you that the majority of French households do not have a French press. And a lot of people are not gonna know what the heck is a French press. I'm not sure it's really French. I feel bad. But I'm not sure it's really French. That's the truth. I don't want to talk to you. I want to... There we go. I want to talk to Paxson. Publius? What the... Oh my god, it's because he's looking at... Oh, I have to take a screenshot. It looks like Publius actually is a wolf.
I don't think so.
Because he's looking down at Paxson, so you can't even see the face at all. Brilliant. Look at me. Publius. No, seriously. No, that's it. Publius is a wolf. Everything that you don't want to wear because you don't think it's good enough for you, I will sell. Including the skirt. I'm sorry, you don't need the skirt. Also, yeah, okay. There you go, you have a face. Brilliant. Congratulations. No. It's the wolf hell. Home hell. You know. It's this. But because do you see the way he's looking down, directly down at Paxson? That's why all we could see was the helmet. Wikipedia says the French press was invented by an Italian man. I am not surprised. I am not surprised. It's so very funny. Like croissants are hugely attributed to the French, but even in France, we call them viennoiserie, as in they come from Vienna. So they're not exactly French. Sure, it might be the French that made it the popular food that it is, but it's not really French. It's so funny when things we call them French this, English that, but it's not. Yes. I don't have moon sugar. Okay, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this anymore. Did I know about the tiny bag glitch? Are we talking about a Morrowind glitch? This is not gonna... Since I am actually good with hammers, I might as well repair everything so I can sell it for a better price. No, I don't know that glitch. It was derived from a tomato juice separator. Yeah, I can see that. Sell. So we're looking at 160 to 230. Come on, Ariel. Don't be stingy and all that.
My goods are the finest in town.
I don't want to milk it, like sell one item and then another one. This is not my drink. This is not beer. Maybe he's got beer though, we'll check. I'll give that to my companion. Alright. Exquisite copper slippers, nice. Armored coat. Now that would look so good on us. But it's crazy expensive, I can't afford it. But that would really look good on us. Armor rating 18. Though, no, it's the same. Look at that, I like this one. Decisions. Do you have beer? What do we have? Wine. Morrowind beer, 60 septims. But since we are addicted, we have to buy it. At least my mercantile has improved, and now I have to drink the beer. If you drop too many items in a cell, the excess are placed in an overflow sack. Is that the bag glitch? Yes, if you warp to Desert Town, Aldrin through Mage's Guild first room you rest in. There's a pretty good chance that the PC version either had that fixed through the code patch or the patch for purist. I don't actually want that. If only I could sell the skooma, I would make a lot of money. Yeah, there's lots of things to steal, like in Aldrin, especially if you join the Thieves Guild and they send you to the Mages Guild and it's completely empty, so you can just go and have fun. but we're not doing
I
that.
offer the best values in town.
Let's try that. Like, my inventory is so very nearly full. It was one septim, come on, Ariel.
Everything is priced to go.
I mean, I'm wearing heavy armor, so obviously that doesn't help. Get rid of the robe. Merely a normal man. Restore endurance. This we keep. Water breathing, you never know. Better to keep it. Divine intervention, we keep that. Oh.
Thank you.
Still overburdened. It's just my stupid weapon and armor that is so heavy. And I don't have enough. Oh, I can sell that. I don't have enough to afford. Maybe I can afford the coat. I would really like to. So this is gonna be a bit of a Hail Mary. I'm gonna sell this and this. And I want to buy that. And I sell that. And you know what? I am not gonna play the lute. I'm not a bard. I really don't have that much that I want to sell. Okay. Okay. Come on. Don't refuse me.
My goods are the finest in town.
You better look good on me. Oh, guys. Look at that. Now we certainly look really cool, like a proper adventurer and scavenger. I like that. Okay. We have spent all of our money. But we look cool. We're a little hungry. Let's have the muffin. We spend a lot of money on beer, but that's only because we're a little bit addicted. Yeah, my character approves. You hold it next to your cheek. Yeah, pretty good. And now what we need to do, oh, it's the evening. But we'll try to make it, I can't afford to take the Sill Strider. Oh, and it's raining, no! No to the disgusting weather. No. Oh, did I talk to this guy? Because he gives me money. Good. Good. Devilverse, welcome on in. He gives me money. He wants me to go to Tel Vos to talk to Master Arian rather than go to Balmora to talk to Caius Cosades. But I'm quite happy going to Caius Cosades because I want to go and get that Dwemer key. So now that I have the money, I'm gonna take the Sill Strider because the weather is disgusting. I am not running in the middle of the night under the rain. No. That's a perfect recipe to catch a cold, catch the flu. Hang on, let's be smart about this though. Yes, 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 I have the mushrooms. If I ever need to collect mushroom for someone, you never know. Be prepared, is what I say.
Welcome, Outlander. I've special prices.
We'll arrive in Balmora in the morning, or what time is it gonna be? I wouldn't mind if it was the morning, so we have daylight. No, it's still evening. Let's go directly to Caius Casadis. That way we can give him his package, his big package. We can rest, and in the morning get started with that Dwemer quest. I love Braves, thank you so much for the follow as well. Let's jump a little bit, work on our athletics. Greetings, Imperial Monk. You are Caius Casadis. You have a skooma problem. I have skooma if you want. I didn't pick up the package for Caius Casadis. Are you kidding me? I have the directions.
Come on, I haven't got
I'm
all
going
day,
to
you know.
console it in, okay? I don't want to go back to Sadanin just to pick up that piece of paper that's on the table. Technically, I'm cheating. Practically, I'm avoiding 20 minutes of running in the dark and under the rain. Do I know anything about the new Skyrim Anniversary game? Elder Scrolls fan yes, I mean, isn't it published today? The 11th. Today is the 11th. I think it's out today, if I'm not mistaken. There is quite a bit of controversy on it, obviously. Let's go. Is it called Package? Package for Caius Casadis. Hopefully that's the one. The biggest issue with it, like, even if you forget about the yet another Skyrim and all the memes that go around that, and like 10 years later, how can you publish the same game for the 4th time, and so on and so forth. The game itself, I mean, you get content from the Creation Club, which is, that also is a whole discussion. You know what, I should do the same thing, although I have nothing installed right now, but I should do the same thing. If you like, don't even go in the discussion, is the new content worthwhile? From what I see, it's a lot of playing on nostalgia, adding Morrowind items to the game. Things that mods do probably just as well. The biggest problem, and that's what Prof is hinting at, because of the way the update is done, it actually breaks any mod that uses the script extender for Skyrim, SKSE. So if you play vanilla game, then sure, go for it. I think you get the update for free if you already own Skyrim. Sure, you get some new content, cool. If you have a modded install, particularly mods that use the Skyrim script extender, then you want to do what Prof did. Make sure that Steam doesn't auto-update your game, because a good number of your mods are just not going to work anymore. Oh, Special Edition is also getting the update. It's 20 euros if you own it, 54, no way. There's no way. There's zero way. I am paying 54 for a 10-year-old game. Like, 54 is already a rather expensive game for a very new game, right? It's like, you know, if you get, I have no idea, what did we have? I don't know, I'm guessing if and when they come out, they come up with Mass Effect 4, I fully expect the game to be 60 quid. But not Skyrim, that is exactly the same thing with, you know, a dozen new items added. That's a bit... Exactly. 16 times the detail. I do feel it's a ripoff, frankly. And even 20, like, I don't think I would pay 20 for it. the Skyrim VR that is also for 50 or 60, depending on, you know, whether you use euros, dollars, or pounds, or Swiss francs, it's still a lot. The new compiler changes all of the hooks that SKSE and related mods use. Chambarian has been talking about the technical stuff. I would definitely trust Chambarian to know, because he's like, he actually can code and he understands all of that. Yeah, I'm exactly like you, Prof. I don't understand it myself, but if Charm says this does that, this breaks this, fix it that way, then I'm just going to follow what he says. So yeah, so personally, I am not going to get the anniversary edition, because I would much rather have the legendary edition with all the SKSE mods that I love personally, and getting a couple of new suits of armor that remind me of Morrowind is not worth the trade-off. Not to mention that if I want to see Morrowind stuff, I just play Morrowind. There. Problem solved. Alright, Caius. I think I have what you want. Yes. Cool. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it, Caius. Alright. Oh, and I have a room. I don't have to sleep in his bed. Double win. Orders? I think he'll give me a bit of money. That's right. He says, look, you're a noob. You're a noob. Go get yourself. Go shop. And I'm like, roger that, sir. Tell me about the blade trainers. Because they can have stuff for me. Gildan, I think, gives me a steel cuirass, which actually is good for me. No, it's Rithlin. I'm not sure. Anyway, the one that lives next door. There we go. You want to give me orders now? I took your money, so you might as well tell me what you want from me. You want me to go to the Fighters Guild and find Hasfat and Tabolis? Sure. I don't want any if-add ingredients to levitate my character. Are you mean to add levitations to Skyrim? That is just not gonna happen. Because of the way the cities are done. Same thing with Oblivion, right? Unless you run open city mod. But even then, like, levitation just doesn't work with the way the game is done, because instead of having cells that you can fly through, it has world spaces that you load from one to the other, and so that doesn't work. What else? 6th house. Nerevarine prophecies. Morrowind history. Levitation is cool. Like, a lot of people, like Mark and Recall and Levitations, I think are the spells that are the most missed. Right. Okay. I now have a room. It's a very, very simple room, but still good. We can leave the hammers in there. Oh, that's for Caius, actually. We can give him that. I can leave my keys in there. I can leave my keys in there. And I will also drop off all the ingredients I have. I don't need to carry them. I just need to keep something that I can chew on. There we go. While running around. Levitate. I'm gonna keep it. You never know when you're gonna need it. That's it. Apex up. And I believe I just want to practice. There we go. I'm not even taking the money, I'm just practicing. Well, I guess I'm an honest person in that playthrough. Right. I used to levitate in Morrowind for long periods of time. Just love it. It's just so much freedom, I guess. Okay, it is midnight. Let's say we're gonna start the day at 6 o'clock. We're a little thirsty, a little hungry. Oops. There we go. There should be a well somewhere in town. So you don't have to be thirsty anymore. What's up with the weather? Oh, it's still early morning, so the doors are still locked. NPCs are still home, and they don't want to see me. That's alright, that's fair. I was hoping to get the... I think it's not a steel cuirass she gives me, it's a steel helmet. Which I don't want to wear because I'm happy wearing my scarf because it looks cool. The armor is negligible, but it looks cool, so I'm gonna wear it. That's how it is. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Yes, we're in Balmora. See, not too many people about because it's early in the morning and it's raining, so there's very few people. And we are going to the Fighters Guild. I should have slept an extra hour. I think they open at 9. So, what do you do when it's morning and you have an hour to kill and you're a beer addict? You go to the pub.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
You look good. Oi, barkeep. Woman walking around asking to find her husband outside. No, I think you're thinking about Aldrin, where just outside of town there's a Dunmer lady and her husband and her were separated because of Nick's hounds, and it's a bit further. I think you're thinking of that quest. I want to barter. Hey Alondro, welcome back.
Well?
Do you have beer? Imperial City beer, Morrowind beer, Vardenfell beer, but beer is so expensive. Guys, this addiction to beer is gonna be the ruin of me. Let's have some Tamriel beer.
At your service, Outlander.
Oh, there was some Tamriel beer right here. I can't pick it up, obviously. That would be a theft. How is your day treating you, Alondro? Okay, let's have the beer. There, and now we have no choice but to wait. Diablo 2 Resurrected is a 20-year-old game and Blizzard's selling it for 40. True. It's true. However, the graphics are greatly enhanced. Like it is visually quite striking. I haven't bought it, so I'm not saying buy it. But it's a good argument. I think it's mostly the fact that Skyrim it's not just like the difference between the original Skyrim. Actually, that would be interesting to compare. But the difference between the Skyrim Legendary Edition and Skyrim Anniversary Edition, is that difference really noticeable? I'm not sure. Someone created a mod with a woman in Balmora whose husband was kidnapped. Guilty. We did it. We did it. Ministry of Clarity is the name of the mod. There was a woman walking across the bridge of the town, but maybe I want to marry Essential. I'm pretty sure there is not a woman looking for the husband in Balmora in the base game. There's a number of interesting NPCs, but not that, I don't think.
Now, where did I put that?
Okay, I've had my coffee, my character has had a beer, and by now I should hope that the Fighters Guild is open. Let's find out. The weather is still disgusting. What else is new? Yes, they're open. Sure, I'll join the Fighters Guild. We'd love to have you, but you signed on with the Legion first, so you're out of luck. You know what? You're out of luck. That's right, and I prefer the Legion anyway. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that, especially the health potions. Hey, that's a pretty good outfit she's got there. Look at that. Everything matches quite well. Let's go and talk to Antabolis. Imperial Drill Master. I'm here for a favor. So you want me to go to a place to find the Dwemer puzzle box? Oh, but I'm not the first person. However, I am. Do we go and pick up our next companion? It's like the Order of the Stick webcomic where dwarves consider a beer first thing in the morning to be a healthy breakfast. Yes, it's exactly what we've done. Alright, you're curious about the disappearance of the dwarves. You can tell me about Morrowind history. And at that point, I think I have all the dialogue entries I need to go and do the quest. I stole all the Mage's Guild gems, Grandmaster gems, back when I turned in the other building. They're still there in my game, obviously. However, their value has been greatly reduced, so it's not as much as a cheat. It's not a cheat, it's just OP. And also, because I like to roleplay, depending on the characters, if I'm playing a chaotic character, I might take them if they're actually useful for me. If I'm playing a lawful character, I am not going to steal them. This one, I would say, is more like chaotic good. I will steal something, but only if I find it actually useful. So with this guy, I wouldn't go and steal them. Alright, let's go.
So what do you want?
I want to find the Dwemer puzzle box. Back on, buddy. I'm not overburdened just yet, but so close, so let's see. It's not even like I'm carrying all that much. That's the best I can do. Alright, Dwemer Ruin, here we go. This is where I lost my previous character, by the way. So we'll try to not repeat that. That's pretty good. I didn't steal 2. Use it to decor the other building I got. That's it. It's relocation, not theft. I hear ya. Makes sense. I have to force myself not to steal the Grandmaster Alchemist handicap. Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Though in my game, there are NPCs up there, so you can't steal it as easily. No bandit on the road. BRB, no problem. She's what? A pilgrim? Yeah, well. We're gonna let her, you know, do her pilgrimage while we go towards the... I was gonna say Daedric, the Dwemer ruin. Also, we're a scavenger. I think we take an interest in Dwemer machines and stuff. That would be good for us. So we're probably gonna do that quest. Lizard Soul, welcome on in. I still remember when I first used the mod that changed plants when you harvest them. For some reason, it was such a big thing. It is such a massive thing. I'm guessing you're talking about the original graphic herbalism, or at the time there were a couple of mods. There was advanced herbalism, graphic herbalism. There was another one, but graphic herbalism was a massive thing. Was to not have to open the plant and drag the content. Yeah. It's been a must-have mod since it was created. Now we have the same thing, but the Lua version, which does exactly the same thing, but it's not heavily scripted, so it's better on the memory of the game, which is really, really good. Okay, Madar has no master. All right, Madar. Yeah, you want to look it up. It's still called Graphic Herbalism, MWSC. And it also runs on Open Morrowind. I'm not sure which engine you prefer. It works on the original vanilla engine and Open Morrowind. What is the Open Morrowind? Open Morrowind is a rewrite of the Morrowind engine. So you need to have the original game for all the assets, the models, the textures, and that sort of things. But then you're not running the game through Morrowind exe. You're running the game through Open Morrowind exe, and it's been rewritten. That means typically you will notice a major improvement in your FPS and stability. The game can still be modded. However, you still have access to a greater library of mods if you keep the original engine. If you don't really want to play with a lot of mods, or if you're running Linux, for example, and you don't want to have to, I forgot what is the Windows thingy, and I can't remember the word instead of thingy either. It's a, what is the word? My goodness. Emulator, like a Windows emulator. Thank you. I did think of the word first, but yes, that's the one. So if you're using Linux and you don't want to use one emulator to run Morrowind, definitely go for Open Morrowind. A lot of people actually play Morrowind on their Android mobile. So that's Open Morrowind. I am using the regular engine because I need the latest, fanciest Lua mod. Morrowind Mobile is a thing. You want to... It's... Open Wave... I forgot the name. But you want Open Morrowind and something Microwave. If you look at the interview of... No, I haven't published that interview yet. But if you do a little bit of research, you'll find it. Quite a few people are now playing Morrowind on their phone, which is super cool, and you can mod it as well. Like pretty much any mod that works on Open Morrowind will work on your phone. I read something about microwave. Thank you. That's gonna work. Perfect. Development of Open Morrowind has never been altered. It's still being developed. A couple of days ago there was a new version out, and it is getting really better and better and better and better. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. I know. It's completely nuts. But let's face it, like a phone nowadays, I don't know, you could have sent a rocket on the moon with a phone nowadays. It's just crazy the power we have on those devices. Tell me about your background. Nothing important. Tell me about your studies. I will help you. What do you need? Ask me if you want to know what to do. Well, yeah, I just did. I'm working on a study to recreate the Sphere Centurion, one of the Dwemer Animunculi. The head is really difficult. I'll need 3 pieces of scrap metal, a Dwemer coin, and a Dwemer helmet to complete it. Alright, well, we're going to a Dwemer ruin, so with a bit of luck, we'll find that stuff. Where's the way out? Okay. Ah. First hurdle. Seems like such a bad idea to recreate this. It seemed like a dangerous idea, and yet it's been done in so many mods. I don't know why I have that green spot. I see. Now I see why I have the green spot. Alright. We have an axe. Me World Record Holder, welcome back. I have an axe. I have my panic button ready, and I do have restore health potions. At the same time, we've been live for 3 hours, so, and yes, you can definitely blame Mars. All right. No, my crime has not been reported. Are you kidding me? Stupid guard. Like, he was attacking me. That's pretty much because of the Morrowind engine. As far as Morrowind is concerned, I was waiting for him. I am not in combat until I've actually been hit. So right now, I saw that this guy, Snowy, whoa, no, back off. I saw that like he was already casting the spell and attacking me and all that, but he hadn't hit me yet. And so when I said, okay, charge, let's attack, basically the guard was like, hey, you're attacking this poor innocent necromancer. Ooh, Oblivion Amulet, valuable. Treated Netch Boots, armor 14, this is still better. Iron Nordic 32, I don't care. I know this is way better in terms of defense, AR. It doesn't even look stupid or anything, but I'm sorry. I bled myself. I sold everything I have to be able to buy this coat. I am keeping that coat. That's just the way it is. I'm keeping it. Publius, if you want the Nordic Iron Cuirass, I think you would actually... I'm out of uniform. Oh, don't be stupid. Also, I have the paper. Yes. I thought I just needed the paper. I had to actually use it. Like, would you like to use it? Yeah, see, you like it. You take it. Good. That's it. Diet for fashion. Yes, keep that in mind, okay? When we die. Okay, this particular coat is a mod called Pirate Outfit. But it is also part of Helluva, and I've already made it for wares. You'll find it if you make a search If you make a search on the Morrowind modding history for pirate, you'll find it. It's not Mandarama's pirate outfit, it's the other one. It has different colors. You have a red, a green, a white one, and a black one, and a blue one. You can have with or without sleeves. The armor version, the shirt version, is pretty cool. The scarf is nice, yes. I think they just look really, really good. Just do that. So we have the light, and we can see just how amazing we look. It's perfect. Now all I have to do is stay alive. Easy. I'm gonna loot those things on the way back. If there's a way back. And the dungeon is modded, and last time I died there because I couldn't find the way. So we actually need to explore. We actually need to explore the place to find it. I can't go straight for the cube. Unfortunately. What better way to celebrate a victory over Snowy than admiring ourselves? That's the only way to do it. Celebrate money well spent in a shop. Admire yourself. That's how it is. Okay, so you see this is not accessible. There's no way to get up, so we need to explore everything and find another way. That's how it is. No! I thought it was an enemy. Publius, are you dumb or what? Like, he came from down there. I'm guessing he jumped like an idiot.
You're growing weak.
Okay, honestly, I have a good two-handed axe. Low-level NPCs should not be a problem. That's the plan. And we don't want to, but that's plain, it's valuable. Scrap metal, we need a few pieces of scrap metal. What did he say he wanted? Scrap metal, a helmet, scrap metal, helmet, and Dwemer coin. Yeah, coin, that should be easy enough. He didn't think twice. Yeah, he really should have. Really should have. I'm not walking quickly because I'm sneaking. Have I don't think I've used my lookout power today, so let's have that. Gives us a little bit of light. A Dwemer jink bolt, ruby, scrap metal, yeah, we'll take that. Are you a dead end? You're really, really dark. Really, really dark. And also a dead end. Paxson is a creature. We detected. We successfully detected Paxson. I am now detecting more. I can see you, enemy. No need to sneak. Thank you, Imperial Archer. I will take your money. I will take your bow and arrows because one day we'll go back to Constance, hopefully, and that they should appreciate having those things. I have no doubt. Good stuff. And a Dwemer spoon. Who wouldn't want a Dwemer spoon? I think I've come back to the original cell. I'm just taking one of each if we ever do the Thieves Guild quest, that will be useful. Hang on. What? No, that's not what I thought it was, I don't think. Let's go back. Dwemer spoons sounds like a popular chain of like Weatherspoons. I actually really liked Weatherspoons. Well, the problem is Paxson actually has. I can ask him to produce light. However, there is a slight incompatibility between Paxson and Magicka Expanded. So, see, he does the light. Oh, he's fixed. Well, thank you for reminding me. He used to be constantly casting the spell, but apparently he doesn't anymore. Tizzo's fixed it. Thank you, Tizzo. Thank you. And you, Publius, I am going to give you a torch so you can be useful as well. Ah. No, maybe not fixed. Yeah. Like he gets stuck in the casting animation. Otherwise, I absolutely adored having him show the light. Sun, lights off. I don't know if it's something that can be fixed. It would be really nice. Did you ever meet the lizard guy trying to sell you drugs on some island edge around the ocean? He was not an NPC, random lingo, but he knew he was trying to sell you the good stuff, and he was looking, but he didn't want to promise. A lizard guy. Okay, there is... Are you talking about Mike the Liar? Because Mike the Liar is... No, he's a Khajiit, so no, that's not him. A lizard guy. Mod idea. Companions to bring out the torch in the dungeon. The thing is, an NPC, a companion that has a light item, when they detect a certain degree or... there's a threshold of light, and they will actually take... They already do that. But right now there's just too much light for him to bring out the torch, apparently. Oh crap, no. I'm supposed to go back. So the mod, it says no need for a mod. The game does that on its own. That's the same door, we're not interested. Isn't it? It's... No, I don't think it is time-based. I mean, obviously the torches do get consumed as you use them. It's gonna be somebody down there. Well, I'm not having any luck finding those Dwemer coins. I like regular coins as well. Whatever you say, I'm not gonna make a fortune looting this place. There we go. Dwemer coin, a Dwemer staff. Very valuable. I am not picking up the cog. It's like dead weight.
You're hardly a match for me.
You... Oh! Publius. How about you don't throw yourself in front of my axe? Take your bread. You can keep your eye, dude. Keep your eye. We're cool. I don't need your eye. I don't want to go down there. That's where we'll need the key. Down there is the lava bit, right? Yeah, I'm not interested in jumping on top of the lava just yet. Especially when I'm so very nearly overburdened, like my jump. Ugh. Yeah, when I jump it is really quite pathetic. No, this is not the sort of Dwemer helm that I need, unfortunately. It's a different type of Dwemer helm. This is a modded one. Which looks kind of cool. Except I prefer to see and look good. It's getting hot in here. There you are. You paralyzed me, bastard. Publius, finish him off, please. Publius is a bit slow. I'll take the money, I'll take the scroll. This is not very good stuff. You can keep it. I think my light power has worn out though. Coin, valuable we want. Coin, Dwemer Centurion parts. I'm afraid these are gonna be quite heavy. Where's Paxson? I've lost Paxson. According to Google, there isn't an Argonian selling skooma. I honestly don't remember one, but from what Brave was saying, it's like he sort of hinted out at the fact, but he was not really selling it. I honestly don't remember. Like there's Maik the Khajiit that talks funny about all kinds of things. I don't think it's a mod because Brave said he played on the Xbox. So I'd assume it's in vanilla. Take the ingredients as well, they get heavy. And the Dwemer stuff. The plot thickens, exactly. There's a scam selling Sujamma. Yes, that is definitely, that's Creeper. Our favorite scam. This is the one we're gonna need the big key for. Scam for the business, that's good business. And he likes the booze as well. No, it's not Ludistrike. I mean, ooh, nice. Ooh. I won't wear it. I don't know how, but Publius might like it. I wish I was getting more of the original Dwemer stuff, because that's what I need for the quest. But you're right, there's actually 2 scams that talk in the game. Pauldron. Darn, I'm not getting the... He's near the orc who thinks he's a Khajiit. Where is this guy? Would you like to equip that? Yeah, it's better, right? Take the bow, take the coins, take the stuff, take the pauldron. I wish you'd use the torch that I gave you, but hey, can't force him, can I? Alright. We still have to find the cube. No, we're good.
You've lost this round.
Shh. Crap, it's so dark I didn't see her. Out of precaution, let's drink that. Woo! Also, I'm freezing. I'm guessing her weapon has an enchantment. Yeah, frost enchantment. That's why I was freezing. The skooma is good money. Let's take that. Alright, look, Publius. It's not that complicated. I want you to equip the torch. There you go. Well done. I guess I'll have to go and explore and discover this Argonian guy. Hello.
You're growing weak.
Enough with the enchanted weapons. They're really killing me. And that's how I've lost a lot of characters recently. Because regular NPCs have like a basic weapon. This is not even very valuable, right? But I have a basic weapon with an enchantment. And for me, with my low HP, 43, it's a death sentence. I knew it. I knew there was a trap somewhere. Yep, that's the name of the game. Kill them and don't let them kill you. I wish I had a pickaxe, but I do not have. Well, yeah, we're a scavenger. We're in the ruin hoping to find valuable items. We're just not the only ones who thought about it. Whew. Thank you for your weapon with paralysis, Publius. That really helped. Just got a fishing spear. Cream and maroon shirt, but we don't really need that stuff, so you can just keep your loot. Grammar cylinder. Well, I think I have one already. Yeah, so I need one for a quest. I'm sorted. Seem to be having a problem equipping. There we go. Okay. Nothing. Yeah, that's dead end. That's where I come from. That's where I'm going. Impeccable logic. Get a weapon ready. No, I've been here. Gone. I'm still missing something. Oh, here's Paxson. Buddy. I came back for you. Follow me, buddy. 7th Monday, welcome back. Ah, I haven't been there. You can't be too passionate about Morrowind. I don't think it's a thing. I think we're getting no. We were here. Come on. I'm still missing something, right? At least I've killed most of the enemies. That's where we started. Let's go check those doors. Oh, that door. There's only one, actually. I think I saw someone. One down. This is Krito. Whoa, 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 whoa. May I back off and I'll let my companion do the killing. Because Krito packs a punch. I'll come back and help you as soon as possible. Like when you're paralyzed. Perfect! I'm right here with you. That's it. Enemy is paralyzed. I join the fight. No hesitation whatsoever from me. We have Krito's ring. We have useful potions. We have money. We don't want his brain. Dwemer War Axe is pretty neat. You can keep your brain. Thanks. I'll take the money. You can keep your heart. Okay, is the cube around here? This definitely looks like Krito's room. With a few changes. Bravest of the brave, huh? I know. Too brave? Maybe too brave. I lead by example. Restore Magicka, sure. Soul tries, why not? Ooh. A single Dwemer bolt. So it's not here. Meaning we need to carry on around there. Anybody else up here? No. That seems to be it for the enemies. So all I need is that cube. I got plenty of Dwemer coins. That's weight of fortune. One of the most... Uh-oh. Someone is here. It's a hammer. Sure. Aha! Dwemer puzzle box. Got it. We take the tube. Why not? The plans are good. Maybe not a very good book to pick up. Diamonds. Always keen to take diamonds. Coal. Maybe not as good, but... And I'll take the lantern. You know what? It's not beer, it's Sujama, but I'm still taking it. We're celebrating. Always thought the Breton was the accountant. Yeah, that could work. Diamonds are forever. No, diamonds are for me. True. True. And this, I'm guessing, takes me upstairs. Yes. The part that we cannot reach. That's how we get there. Sure. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, give me a basic... No, not a censuring eye. Dwemer, no. Not Claymore, not Greaves. I just want a helm. Oh, the crossbow though is nice. I think Publius is gonna have a field day with all the gear that I found. Personally, okay, hang on. I have a steel battle axe, which is pretty good. 127, 14, 136. 113, 131, 124. I am better with my two-handed weapon, frankly. But yeah, I don't know. I know Sujamma gave her strength, but I think we'll be good. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. In fact, you can have all of the weapons. And the ammo. And you can have the greaves if you want. Because, let me check. I don't know how to wear those. My armor skill is too low. Boss Creto, you know what? Mage Light for 30 seconds. It's not very long, but hey, it's a cool ring to have. You can have the fancy pants. I don't know that he will know to use them, but now he's got them. And you can take the care, you can carry the heavy things. There we go. I don't want to buy a treasure map from you, buddy. Right. Look at that. He's really starting to rock the Dwemer style. Is there more to loot? There is. There is. Ooh. Okay. Coin. Important. Kind of a discount Pelino look. You know what? It's still pretty good. Okay, I can take the paper. We can try to make a scroll out of it. Ooh, do I have a broadsword? I don't know. Publius. How do you feel about a Dwemer broadsword? Or a spear, like... Yeah, I think it's better with the broadsword because that way he can keep his shield and actually use it. Right. Well, that's good. And I feel happy that we actually succeeded where the previous character did not. So I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to save here, and in the save I'm going to give myself instructions. Delete, 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 delete. Get key from, what's his name? Hasfat. That's what we're going to do next time we do Permadeath. We will go back to Hasfat, give him the cube, ask for the key, and once we have the key we can keep on exploring that. Also, I'm quite keen to just, you know, empty my inventory and decide where else we're gonna get ourselves some keys, because that's what we do. We want keys, 100 of them. Later on today, by the way, do check on my blog. You will find the interview with Cyprinus. Like, he goes by Cyprinus on the Discord. On the Nexus, that's Istradify. So if you're curious, go on and read the interview. That's on my blog. On Sunday, I have another guest modder. It is none other than Melchior Dark. So if you're curious, want to hear what he's got to say about mods and all of that, well, tune in. What can I say? I'm going to take us real quick. We're gonna go and say hello to Zarek, who is playing Fallout 76. He's given it another go, so I'm quite curious to see that. Until then, have a good day. Hopefully I'll see you this weekend. If not, maybe the week after that and the week after that. Have a good time, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.